popped my collar. Like it's 1985. I popped it. I pop and and lock. Pop and lock, everybody.
Who's out here?
Okay, we were just eating.
Oh my God, we had no idea
we were just eating. We were sitting there over at the bar, and I was like, and I go, oh my God, Mott, it's 6:51. We got to go live in like 9 minutes. She's like, what?
How is this possible?
What? She was freaking out. She's like, how? Because we just went and got takeout. We were eating like steak and fries.
This is our second bottle.
And then we, of course, had to get some spinach artichoke dip with a big thing of chips. We're like eating. We got Prosecco. We got some snacks. And then we're just like chit-chatting, you know.
She just very casually asks, so what time did we tell everybody we were going to be live? And I was like, oh, we're fine. It's not until 7 here. Mm-hmm. And she was like, it's 6:51.
It's 6:51. We're completely and totally unprepared. And so we're like, oh God. And so she's running and getting everything. Yeah. So we're here. We're here on time. Look at us being on time.
And we have a lot to discuss.
Yes,
Can I just take a moment of personal privilege?
Yes, please take a moment
of
personal privilege.
So you guys, it was a really rough morning after the show because my son's lacrosse coach, Jack Meacham, was killed in a car accident last night. And I found out immediately after the show. In fact, one of the moms was trying to call me during the show, and I was like, obviously I couldn't answer. And immediately after the show, I heard why. And I've been crying on and off all day. He was 31. He just got married 2 months ago, like this June, and just finished his master's degree program. Just an absolutely gorgeous, bright, amazing, talented coach, and gone in the blink of an eye. It was a car accident. He was in a Chevy Trailblazer. The other SUV that hit him, they were on like a state road going opposite directions. And then that other guy crossed into his lane, just hit him head on, killed him. The other guy, 26 years old, also dead. Just like that. I mean, just in the blink of an eye, life for him, for his entire family, totally changed. And it just, man, it really hit me this morning about like how that your entire world can shift on a dime. And you just hug everybody that you are close to, because you just don't know when your last day is. You just don't. And it's just
truth.
Oh God.
Absolutely.
And true. I don't know if my kid, like, I don't know if he's processed, right? Like he's very stoic, and obviously I'm not there. So I don't know I haven't seen him in person. I don't know how he's taking it, but my husband says, you know, that it feels like it hasn't hit him yet. And I'm sure that's true. There's a vigil happening at the high school right now, and all the teams, all the other lacrosse teams from all the surrounding schools that they've competed against for years are coming. And it's just, the worst part is that the reaction by the athletic director at this school was so abysmal and awful.
Yeah. I mean, he didn't do anything. Whereas surrounding schools, you know, they actually gathered their athletes and they said prayers for their school. Whereas the actual school where it happened, they didn't even gather the lacrosse players.
They didn't even get the team together. I thought at the very least that the assistant coach or the athletic director or just people at the school would have gathered the team.
Yeah, nothing.
They needed to be with one another. This is a humongous high school, by the way. So most of these kids aren't even in class together.
Yeah.
And so I thought that they would, at the very minimum, gather the team together, offer support to these kids who have, I mean, Coach Meacham has coached my kid since he was like in the 4th grade. So, I mean, these kids have known him for years, and they're going through a thing, right? And the only thing that the school should have done is
bring the boys together.
Be supportive of them. They did nothing except offer spaces for the kids to go if they needed to.
It's just unbelievable.
And then they're not even doing, like, there were some of the lacrosse families offered, like, they wanted to get pastors to do prayers at the vigil tonight. The school said no prayer.
Like,
what the hell?
I mean, like, that, the very definition of a vigil is that.
I can't believe it. Like, they're, oh my God.
Yeah. And it's like, why would you not have prayer there? Are you afraid of offending people? Hello.
It's just so awful
Yeah,
how they're.
it's just the world today, man.
My God.
The world today. Yeah, tomorrow is never promised. So
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I don't want to start like, I don't want to kick off tonight like on this bad note, but I had to get it out because like, you know, there it's just, oh God, it's just the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Anyway, prayers to his whole entire family. It's awful, awful, awful. Anyway.
So, all right. So good stuff. Is there any good stuff?
Is there any good stuff?
Is there any good stuff? We had steak for dinner.
We had a delicious dinner, and
it was really, really good.
We've had, and this is bottle number 2.
Listen, so tonight, let's see. Tonight it's going to be crazy. There's a trailer that's out. We saw a trailer for the Tucker thing. He put a little trailer out, which is kind of interesting.
We can play it. I haven't loaded anything, but I can.
Really? You want to play it for people?
Yeah, let me get it really quick.
People are saying they love our PJs. Aren't
they cute?
We're matchy tonight. We never really do that like on purpose. Usually we just match like off purpose.
Right. But today we like did it on purpose for real.
Mm-hmm.
Where did I put it? Oh, it's there. Okay, let me grab that.
You're gonna grab that really quick and put it in there.
And grab.
Yeah, we'll show you guys the trailer. So it's the trailer that Tucker put out, and it's going to be on at a strategery-ish at 8:55 is when Tucker will have the interview that is pre-recorded, and it will come out. And then obviously the debate starts at 9. So
it's just a real
it's like
FU to Fox.
It's a neener.
I mean, it's a neener for sure.
I mean, listen, good on him for sticking it to Fox, but I still have a little bit of it just kind of bothers me because what this does is it splits our party. And I don't like that. That kind of sucks.
Well, it's just, I totally get the anger, especially by Tucker of Fox.
Oh,
like it makes complete sense.
Yeah, exactly.
And I get, Trump's mad at everybody. Like he's mad that there even is a debate.
Because he just scorched earth right now.
Yeah. And so they're both just like, how can we really, really screw over Fox? But what they're also doing is they're screwing over Americans like us who would like to see both things happen. Not at the same time. We wanted Trump to be on the stage. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so that he's not, I get that Trump wants to interrupt their party, the other candidates, but Tucker is also sticking it to all of those other candidates, right? And he's interviewed them, like he's had good conversations with them, but he's really sticking it to all the other candidates by saying, I'm going to do a show that interrupts the American people watching the first debate. And that kind of feels shitty to me.
Yeah.
It's
a little shitty. I hate that we're all so divided at this point already. I hate that it's become a Trump versus DeSantis camp thing already when there's a lot of other people that we need to hear from on the stage. I know that people will be like, those people don't have a chance, Daisy, they don't have a chance. Okay. But I still want to see them. I want to see them answer the questions. And I would have loved to have seen Trump and DeSantis spar.
God, I would love that.
I really was looking forward to that, you guys. So this is the thing that I hate about, and I would have loved to have seen Trump and Chris Christie spar. I would have loved that because I think Trump would have done a great job.
He's a great debater.
Right.
And so I know he doesn't feel like he needs to do it, but
it would have been great. It would have been great to see that. So
it just sucks.
Yeah, I know.
So anyway, we'll play the trailer of I saw some people asking, how do I watch the debate without cable? And I don't think that there's a way.
You mean okay, so how do you we've kind of gotten around it on
we did because I have YouTube TV, which we would have would have put in my credentials if we needed to.
And is that technically cable? That's technically
it's a streaming service.
Right. There are streaming services you can watch it through.
Right. So if you do where did we find it? It was on Sling.
You can do Sling, you can do Hulu, you can do there are others. I mean, you can Google how can I watch the debate? And there are several streaming services, some of which I have never even heard of.
Yeah, Fox Nation. Oh, it's on Rumble. Okay. So see, there are ways.
Yeah,
okay.
There are ways you can watch it.
Yeah.
Honestly, some of the streaming services, they just keep making up streaming services at this point.
There's new ones every single
what is
day.
that? I don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can stream it.
So we'll play. This is the teaser trailer that Tucker put out to to show, here's some clip, because obviously this is pre-recorded, which, by the way, that, just so you know what we're doing,
watching from Belize.
Thank you, Bobby. Hello.
That's crazy.
What we're gonna do, because we have had this plan since well before we knew what Trump's plan was. We've always planned to watch the debate and talk about the debate in this live.
Right.
We will have Tucker and Trump on an iPad, and we'll kind of sort of pay attention to it, but we're going to watch that after, because it's pre-recorded and we can watch it any old time. The debate is live, and that is what we want to see live. So that's what we're going to be doing.
And that's what we had planned to do. So we don't want to deviate from that plan.
Yeah.
So we're going to do that, but we will have it. We'll see it on an iPad. So if anything I don't know what explosive will happen in a pre-recorded interview.
I mean, I think it's going to be pretty chill.
I'm sure it'll be chill. I don't think anybody's going to be brawling on that.
Right. I mean, they like each other.
I hope somebody like brawls on the debates. That'll be kind of fun to watch. I don't think anybody's going to, unless Chris Christie just goes full on.
I think there's going to be some tussles on the debate stage.
You think?
But the Tucker and Trump
who's going to tussle? Who do you think's going to tussle?
Chris Christie is going to fight with everybody, and then a whole bunch of people are going to go trying to jab at both Vivek and DeSantis. They're going to go hard on them.
Yeah.
So it's going to be.
But Chris Christie's going to be like, put him up to everybody. He's going to be that guy.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So let's watch the trailer. Everybody ready? I'm going to play it right now.
Fox News debate tonight in Milwaukee.
Well, a lot of people have been asking me that.
When you say there are people on stage who shouldn't be running for president, who do you mean? Whatever happened to Mike Pence? He's out there attacking you. What is that? Do you think Epstein killed himself sincerely? Do you think we're moving towards civil war?
It's good to have you at Bedminster. It's very nice.
I love it. You're saying they stole it from you last time. Why wouldn't they do the same this time?
Oh, well, they'll try. They're going to be trying. Mitch McConnell was trying to get senators to impeach me. Crooked Joe Biden is so bad. He's the worst president in the history of our country. I don't think he's going to make it to the gate, but, you never know.
It started with protests against you, then it moved to impeachment twice.
Right.
And now indictment. Are you worried that they're going to try and kill you? Why wouldn't they try and kill you, honestly?
They're savage animals. They are people that are sick.
So do you think it's possible that there's open conflict?
I can say this. There's a level of passion that I've never seen. There's a level of hatred that I've never seen, and that's probably a bad combination. We're doing this interview, but we'll get bigger ratings using this crazy forum that you're using than probably the debate.
He's right. He's absolutely right about that. They absolutely will.
Yeah,
get
by the time
ratings.
it's all said and done and the math is counted.
Without question, they're going to get bigger ratings. So, I mean, that's why, we will watch that immediately. After the debate. I cannot wait to watch that.
Which is why we were not planning on sleeping tonight. In fact, we could just keep doing this live through the morning show.
I mean, I just cannot wait to watch that. Yeah. Because that Tucker asked him all the questions. All the great questions.
But is there going to be anything that we're going to learn for the first time? Is there any of that we just saw? Do you feel like you're going to hear something you haven't heard yet?
I mean, maybe not that I haven't heard that I don't already know, but it'll be interesting to hear the questions that Tucker's asking in a way that other people haven't asked them. Because the way that Tucker, when he says stuff, do you feel like they're going to try to kill you?
Right. No, that's not a typical question.
No, nobody asked that question. Listen, the fact that we just talked this morning about that woman that has threatened to kill both him and Barron.
Yeah.
People just don't talk about that kind of stuff. So, I mean, at this point, they are so rabid. I tread lightly, but they will stop at nothing to stop him. They will stop at nothing. I'm not saying that they're going to try to kill him. I'm just saying that they will stop at nothing to stop him.
Yeah.
4 indictments. They're going to do everything they can to throw this guy in jail, and they make him rot there. They hate him. They hate his family. They hate the people who like him. They hate all of us. And there's been this notion, I've heard a lot of people say, he said it, and then other people have said it too, where it's once they get him thrown into jail and they get rid of him, then who's next? They're going to come after us. This is
and then you guys, did you see all the mugshots of Rudy Giuliani and Jenna Ellis is beaming. She's the me of mugshots.
She is. This is so mock up in jail. It would just be, she's just so happy.
Oh my God.
So delighted to be arrested. I swear. And then Rudy Giuliani looks like he's about to just.
Oh, he's
just kill people. Like, it's
my
just
God.
night and day. It's so funny seeing the people's
Right.
reactions in the mugshots. Like, who's just like, ha, this is great. This is so great. I'm getting arrested. Like, you people suck.
Where's my
We
phone?
gotta find it. I know. It's like,
Oh, here it is.
it's the greatest thing you'll ever
No,
see.
where is it?
Where
I
your
lost
phone?
my phone.
No, your phone was on here. It was on here. It was right here.
Really?
What did you do with
I
it?
don't know.
Hold on. Do I need to find it for you?
Yeah,
Hold
because
on a
I want to
second.
be
I'll
able to
find it.
show.
Hold on. I'll
Oh
find
no,
it.
that's your phone. Okay, I don't know what
It
to do
was
with
just
it.
right there.
I don't know.
Did you put it under the thing? Hold on. Hold on. We'll find it. You've got to find your phone. Are you sitting on
I
it?
don't think so. I'm not, you guys.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, obviously this is not going to be our typical live where we're prepared and.
What
and-
did you do with it?
Did I-
I just saw you. Like, it was just right near your.
Okay, maybe did I
Prosecco.
take it? Hang on, I'm just gonna.
It was
I'll be
near-
right back.
It was near your prosecco. Did you do something with it?
I don't know. Maybe I took it to the.
You guys, sorry, she has to find her
Where
phone.
is it in the bedroom?
Okay, she found it. It's in the bedroom. Anyways, yes. Okay.
This is just how.
It's just people are like, let Daisy call you. Dang it. Yeah. Okay. She found it.
Okay, let me just. I'm gonna find the mugshots.
She found it.
Hang
oh
on,
my
just-
gosh. Thank you. Look, we got.
Oh, and
that's
there's
so
a bunch. Can you click on start and just thank
Okay, hold
everybody?
on.
while
I got to get to start.
so
I got to
gotta
get, hold
a
on, start.
visual update.
Hold on. Okay, am I doing this right? Paula.
Oh my god.
Love the jammies, ladies. Going to get me some. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Jack's wife is there.
Oh, see, okay, I'm sorry. All right, Luke. Evening, my favorite ladies. Missed the beginning of the show. Love the jammies. I love your love. Is that right? Did I just, or is there more? I love your love.
Aww.
That's very, very sweet, Luke. Okay, let me see if I can read the second one. I'm not very good at reading these. Part of it is because I'm completely blind. Stacy saying, switch sides, please. Like, are you talking about?
I thought. See, I
Do we need
unclicked
to-
a button that made us opposite, but I don't.
Is it
people?
Is
this
it
morning
throwing you
were-
off?
People this morning were saying we were in the wrong place, but we were exactly like this. Only I mirrored it, and people were like, "That looks wrong," and so now I don't know what to do.
We're kind of. Are we on the right side? I feel like we're on the right side. When we used to do our videos in Indy,
Like way back in the day.
this is the side I was on.
I don't know.
I was
But
always
people
on
get
this
like
side.
so out of sorts.
They get very attached to us being on the right side. I'm sorry. This is probably the side we're going to be on tonight because now we're kind of comfy here. Okay. The next one is from Tracy. I truly love you, ladies. You guys are such a positive representation of what classy conservative chicks are all about. That's very sweet. I'm a tiny red dot in sunny Southern California, surrounded by a sea of blue. I'll just add idiots on the end of that.
Wait, how you like spotlit Luke?
I did? Okay. I don't know how to do that. I spotlit
I mean,
him.
not that there was anything wrong with
okay,
that. Okay, where did you leave off?
Okay, keep going up. Keep going up. I left off at Tracy. Thank you, Tracy.
Thank you, Tracy.
And then Dawn is next. Love you, ladies. So happy to be enjoying you live. I love your PJs. Thank you, Dawn. Elizabeth, I'm super excited to watch the debate with my brand new fiance. Congratulations. We got engaged this
Ooh.
afternoon.
Oh my gosh, and this is what you're doing?
Oh my God.
You guys. I
Really?
can think of other things
like a lot of other things
that you should be doing.
like bound chicka
The
bow
bow,
bow.
like you should not be watching us.
exactly. maybe you already did that and you're gonna get like just watch for a little bit and go back and do that again. We both love the chicks. Sending all my love to D Wright.
Look at
That's
that.
very, very sweet.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, who else?
Shelly.
Shelly. I saw on a Facebook page someone said they would vote for Satan to keep Trump from winning again.
Nice.
I mean, I feel like they've already done that once, you know?
Yeah.
In essence, right? Yeah. Okay. That
And
should
then
tell you all you need to
thank
know. And then
yous.
Kelly, thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Mr. Green Blooming.
Mr. Green.
Mr. Green. Mr. Green. Thank you guys. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. All right. So I got distracted because the vigil is happening now at my kid's school and like some of the players spoke and he just got married 2 months ago and his wife and family are there and I just can't.
I know.
I'm just so
Hug
upset.
all your people, you guys. Hug
Oh my
everybody.
God. All right.
Hug
Let me
all
find you
your
these
people.
mugshot pictures because you are going to love them. They are amazing.
Okay, we're going to show you those. The big chatter too is that you guys, I don't know if you've seen all the talk of today. It's all over. I put it on our Instagram, a lot of stuff on our Instagram. They're trying to bring back mask mandates. Like this is the chatter in California, in Seattle, like all over the place. Celebrities are starting to talk about it. The big thing now is mask mandates. Fauci is even speaking out. Like we saw a thing today. Fauci was just like, oh no,
Saying COVID's not over.
it's not over. I don't know why that
Oh
troll
my
is
God.
even talking. I thought that he was retired.
I know, and I thought that like there was enough email evidence of how bad he lied that but nobody would want to interview him anymore.
Right.
And yet, of course,
They're
are
interviewing him.
Okay,
yeah,
you
and he's
guys.
still talking.
Here's Sidney Powell.
Okay, that's Cindy.
So she just looks serious, right? Like she just
Like
looks
with a little smirk.
Yeah, she's just
a
looking like
little bit of a smirk.
But
Yeah.
then like
Oh my God.
Here's Jenna. Jenna Ellis is like, hi,
Hey,
let's party.
Hi, it's me.
I'm
At the party, it's me.
And then look,
and then there's Rudy. Look at Rudy.
He's like,
I am.
F you and
Mhm.
all of you Fulton County Jail
Right.
a-holes.
Today is not the day, and I am not the one.
I am not the one.
He's so mad. So mad about it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. It's kind of like, remember, what's her name? I can't remember the lady that played the wife in Goodfellas. Lorraine Bracco.
Oh, yeah.
Remember Lorraine Bracco's character in Goodfellas? Like when the FBI would come in and like ransack her house, she was like, "What? Just like other ladies, the other wives would spit on the floor." She's like, "I don't understand why you spit on the floor. Like you might as well just offer them some coffee." At that point, just like be like, "Whatever. I'm just gonna watch TV and offer them some coffee." That's kind of I feel like that's the disposition that I would have too. If I got arrested at this point, I would just be like, "Ha ha! Like this is great." We probably do that together because seriously, what are you going to do at this point? Everybody knows this is all a big giant joke. It's a joke, you guys.
And then tomorrow it'll be a Trump mugshot. That's happening. If
it's
all
happening.
These other people got mugshotted, Trump is getting the mugshot.
And you know what? All of them together collectively will probably be on a t-shirt at some point. And then the Trump one.
Yeah. And that'll be like, he'll be the front and then all of them will be on the back.
The money shot.
Yeah.
It'll be everywhere.
He will make so much money from that picture.
Right.
It's going to be amazing.
There will be so much money made.
For real.
Everywhere.
So, okay. Tell us what you guys are doing. Like, what's your plan? Are you watching the debate? Are you watching like, what are you guys doing?
Are you co-watching? What's happening?
People are so sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who the two broke girls are, but we are apparently the conservative version of them.
Well, they're younger, so I'll
then
take
they're
it as a
probably
compliment.
the liberal version of us,
right?
Right?
I'll take it as a compliment. I don't really know much about them except for, and
they're broke. I don't know that
they're broke. I can kind of relate.
in that way, I guess. It's not. Okay, watching Tucker and listening to you guys. No debate. Watching debate, watching both, multitasking, watching, not watching.
Okay, yeah.
It's a big mix.
I feel like there's a lot of people probably in the demographic that is, like my mom's demographic. My mom is just shy of 80. She's a couple years away from 80. She's going to watch it on television. She's not going to be on Twitter. She's not a Twitter person.
Yeah. Well, and that may be true for a lot of like just general America, like people who don't engage with politics to the extent that we all do, right? Like daily, where you guys are either watching us or you're watching other podcasts and you're engaged and listening. Most of America, fortunately or unfortunately, they're just living life, you know, and they tune in when there's big stuff like a debate. So they may be doing that and have utterly no awareness that Trump is even doing a Tucker show. Like, who knows where people are?
That's true. There's some people that aren't plugged in and they don't know and they don't care. But I think like demographic wise though, just age wise, you're going to look at certain demos. The younger people are, I don't know, a lot of them will probably be engaged on X, on Twitter.
But will they be?
They may be like plugged into what's happening on the debate just via the conversations on Twitter and getting clips on Twitter, X, whatever, and then watching the Tucker stuff.
Yeah.
Just because they're younger and they're used to getting all their news from social media and looking through X to get that, whereas the older generation is not so into that. They don't really do that. They actually get their news from television and from, they're like local,
like old school.
Right. They're more old school. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just what people are used to. People have their habits and that's what they're used to. So, it's just going to be interesting to see who gets what, where, and how they're doing that and how that fares when we get to election time.
Yeah. Did you guys see that there was like a active shooting situation in Pittsburgh, and it was like a squatter dude who was like squatting in his, I think, dead brother's house or something. And then like cops swarmed. There was like a SWAT team. This dude fired 1,000 rounds at the cops and SWAT team, and they finally killed him. But what the hell?
What is right?
Oh my God. I'm sorry that I'm like, am I like, because I'm like all over you.
No, we're just,
and then
we're like one right now.
And then
it's like we're just merging.
But the problem is I'm gonna have hot flashes, and then you're gonna be like,
I don't care.
You're on fire right now.
I'm probably gonna be. Well, we're gonna be both doing that.
I feel
simultaneously.
So
at some point, we're just gonna combust right here, like this entire like couch bed, which is what this is.
Yeah, it's like
you guys. This Airbnb is like it's not really a couch. It's more of like it's a ked.
It's a day bed.
It's okay. Is it like a day bed?
It's a day bed.
Okay, you can tell I'm
it's just
well
a really
versed on these.
wide, long.
It's kind of neat. It's nice.
Neat.
It's really nice,
but it's hard to sit on.
Right.
Like,
it's really, and there's no
to...
like I feel like I have to come way back here to like relax. But anyways, at some point, this thing's probably just gonna catch on fire with two menopausal women sitting on it. It's just gonna catch.
I mean, for real,
it's just gonna go up in flames. Right.
And it's only 70 degrees in here. It's like plenty cool, but. That's what happens.
And we have a giant TV in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
Katie Pavlich looks beautiful this evening. You know who actually looks pretty good is
Kellyanne Conway, man. She looks beautiful. She's wearing like this like a light lilac
like a lavender
color.
Yeah.
And she just looks
she got some really good. I don't know who her plastic surgeon is, but I think it may be Jane Fonda's.
I mean, she
because
looks
it's good.
Really good.
She looks good. Like she doesn't look like she had work done, and I feel like has probably had some work done, and that's the best.
I mean, it was obvious when she did it. Like
really?
There was a dramatic difference.
So it's the best kind of work you need to get done.
Yeah.
Is when you don't, look like you actually had a lot of work done, but you look good. Like you don't look like you. But she's not been filled.
Right.
And puffed.
She's not like Ronna
looks,
McDaniel. She looks
good.
She just looks refreshed.
She must have paid a fortune for that.
Yeah, right. That's expensive stuff.
But you know what? It could just be that she lost like 250 pounds of George. And she's really deliriously happy.
Happiness is that makes people beautiful, right? Like when you're happy, that can fix a lot of flaws.
You look a lot better, you lose a George. Because can you imagine how miserable it is to live with that guy?
Oh my God.
Good Lord. Oh, 350. I'm sorry, 350. Sorry, Kim. 350 pounds.
I mean, if she comes back on the TV, you guys, and you're not watching, I'll take a picture of her. And
we'll show you because she looks good. I mean, sometimes like just like all of us, you look like a hot mess. You kind of look like you had a rough night or something, because we have rough nights. Yeah. But she looks really good today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And it's the color. I think it's the color. It's like this icy, the palest lavender.
I wonder what her daughter's doing.
We need to look.
Do you think her daughter, because how her daughter was like, wasn't she doing like OnlyFans or something?
I know
Claudia,
she's skanking it up somewhere.
You guys know anything about Claudia? We used to talk about her on the radio all the time because that talk about hot messes, Hot Mess Express.
I'm just going to play whatever her most recent TikTok is.
Okay, all right. This should be interesting. We don't know. We're going in blind, you guys. We're all going in blind. You guys ready?
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, God.
All right. Hang on. Let me make sure my sound is up.
Okay, this could be ugly. This could be ugly. Hide your kids. Hide your kids. Hide your wives. We don't know what this is.
We have not watched this.
Just hide everybody. Hide everybody.
Hey guys, I'm here at Lollapalooza. I'm protecting my ears all weekend with Eargasm earplugs. They're amazing.
That's it. That's it. She was just like, it was an ad. That's what that was.
It? Okay, well, let's look at the.
Oh, here we go.
I can't play that music because
you can't. No, she's just kind of going. She's doing a lot of the duck lip thing, and then she's in the top, and and the boobs.
Because normally what I'm used to
is just boobs.
Is like a lot of
boobs. That's her daughter, right? That's her daughter. And she was doing that when she was like 15. She was doing that when she was like 15.
No, this was actually.
What is that?
Well, this was last year, December of 2022.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
Dang. Mm-hmm. And now she's selling eargasms.
Right. Okay. All right. There's that.
That's neat.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so what network is showing the debate? I think it's just Fox, you guys.
It's just Fox, you guys. That's
I don't
it.
think other
No,
places
because
are
they'll
carrying
sue
it.
you
Yeah.
if you play anything that's over 3 minutes in an entire hour and a half show. That's what we've been told.
And then you can only do that if you
Mhm.
want to play a clip from tonight's debate on your podcast or whatever.
Right.
You can only play 3 minutes per show, and then it's only for 7 days. And then after the 7 days,
You
if
gotta get rid of it.
play a clip again, you're
Right.
gonna get sued into oblivion.
It's like Mission Impossible.
It's so stupid.
You have to this is so we're not gonna play anything.
We can't play any clips tomorrow
No,
morning.
'cause
It's just so dumb.
The last thing we want is to get sued by Fox. Like
we
we've
would
already
not
been
do
sued
well.
by so many people. We're not going to get sued by Fox. The last thing we need in our lives right now.
For real. We cannot.
It's just we're not going to do it. So we're not going to risk it. So what we're going to do is we're going to do I think we're going to do reenactments of everything.
Yeah, we should. Oh,
I
you know
think-
what? We need to figure out how to turn on the closed captioning.
I think
so
we're
we
going to do
can read it.
improv like just improv reenactments
How
of
do you
what
do it?
happened this evening. And I'm going to play the role of Chris Christie. Don't you think that would be good?
I
I'll
would love it.
I'll play the role of Chris Christie. Mock's going to play the role of Asa Hutchinson. that's what's going to happen.
How do we turn on closed captions on YouTube TV? Does anybody
know how to do that on YouTube TV? Anybody know how to turn on the closed caption?
Because
Sometimes I just do it at home. I do it by accident. My husband gets so mad at me because closed captioning will be on anytime he walks in the room and I have control of the remote and I have no idea how I did it. And he's like, Amy, what did
I
you
don't
do?
know
And I'm
how to
like,
do
I don't know.
that.
I only get control of the remote like once every 15 years. I just don't.
and now I don't even know how to get back to where I
Somebody
was.
said something about Bernie.
Will Bernie make an appearance tonight?
He wasn't invited. Why do you got to bring me into this? He wasn't invited. Bad lip reading would be great, wouldn't it? Except for you can't even have the visual on the screen. They will sue us, you guys.
Yeah, you can't.
They will sue us. It's terrible. I
Why
mean,
can I
which
not?
is ridiculous. I wish somebody would sue them for this entire debacle. We just can't afford the lawyers. I would love to be able to sue them.
Oh my God.
If anybody is a lawyer out there and is willing to like take on some sort of class action lawsuit, because I feel like there's got to be something there, like with our constitutional rights to have access to this information. I feel like there's something there. There's some sort of a lawsuit there, and we can take on Fox News.
Uh-oh.
What did you do?
I don't know.
She just turned off the entire TV.
Okay, hang on. I'll find it.
It's
I was
like-
just trying to get closed captions.
It's like
you
the
guys.
blind leading the blonde, you guys. That's what's happening. I'm reading some of the comments.
Yeah, definitely talk to the people.
Oh, Geraldo's on Newsmax now. That's interesting.
really?
Is
Why
that?
did they hire him?
I don't know if they hired him. Is he actually there as a permanent fixture, or is he just a guest spewing BS?
TV settings.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Melissa said press down and then over.
but like this is our remote, you guys. It has like hardly any buttons on it, and so I don't know.
Yeah, there's not a lot. There's not a lot
and,
there.
You know, this isn't our place, so like I don't know.
Geraldo on Newsmax. Seriously, is he permanent over there? I'm curious.
Yeah, I would like to know that as well.
Somebody's saying that he paid them to be on there. Wouldn't surprise me.
Fox News. Okay, so I'm turning.
He's
on
a visiting
Fox News.
mustache. Mm-hmm.
Can you talk into it?
Hit the star.
No.
Do you have a star on there anywhere?
Yeah, I do. I have a star. Okay, I'm gonna hit it. I'm hitting it. Okay.
Okay.
Accessibility.
Is it accessibility or sound settings?
I'm gonna look at accessibility. Screen reader
Try that.
off. On. Don't speak. No,
Do you-
that doesn't seem like. what
doesn't
we
seem
want.
right, you guys.
Speech rate.
Is there anybody out there that does closed captioning? There's surely somebody out there that uses
sound
closed captioning.
settings? Let me try sound settings.
Sound settings.
Sound mode.
Customize sound mode. Do that.
Customize.
Aren't you guys enjoying this show? This is great, isn't
I don't.
it?
All it has is standard.
This
It doesn't
is
allow us
fantastic.
to customize.
Okay, let me read some more of the things. Okay. Hit the air up and down sound settings. People are asking. People are trying to help you. You guys, tell me what you're doing tonight besides like
no,
watching.
I want the help.
Oh my god.
I mean, I do really need help.
You need to be in YouTube. They're saying
YouTube TV
We're on YouTube
is what we're
TV.
on. That's how we watch.
somebody's in a motel and they have show the remote. Somebody wants you to show the remote. Oh my god.
See it?
You see the remote?
And I press the star. And when I get the star, my choices are sleep timer, picture settings, sound settings, accessibility. And that's it.
Denise, you hope who is not Epstein? You hope
Trump, probably. Right?
I don't know. Denise, you hope who is not Epstein? I want to know. That's a Roku remote. I don't think that's.
But that doesn't help me.
It doesn't. No, I know.
Because we're not watching on Roku.
We've got to have closed captioning. We've got to have it in the next 25 minutes.
We're not going to be able to do anything but listen, and we can't.
We can't listen.
We can't
listen when we're like talking to you guys because they'll hear. Did you find it?
I don't know.
Go to the bottom. Go to the bottom. See the CC. Do you see the CC?
Yes.
See the CC?
How do I get to it?
Go down. Go down. Go down. Go down.
I did, and this is what happened.
Damn it. Get up there. Get it.
How do I get it?
Do you want me to do it?
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Please.
Okay, all right.
Try it.
Entertain our people. Do a dance. Do a little dance. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can figure this out. All right.
It says hit the CC, but we can't get it to the CC. See?
All right, hold on.
See?
We're gonna figure this.
You guys, I'm so click down. I mean, we are, but then it like goes to a whole other thing, which we don't want to do.
Hold on.
Can you? Okay. We're going to figure this out. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine, you guys. In the meantime, let me thank some more people because we have some more people to thank. Elizabeth Boyer says, love that you're together for the debate. Can't wait to see you again next summer. Much love always, my friends. Thank you, Kitty Mayer. Thank you. Thank you, Jenny Steffens. Thank you, Leslie L. She says, I feel like we're all broke. So there's that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Shannon Vickery and Diane DeMarco. Diane says, my other super chat got deleted. My brother-in-law and 16-year-old nephew are there right now. You two look great. Where? They're where?
They're in Nashville? They're in Nashville?
Oh, maybe in Nashville? Okay. Mr. Green, again, thank you. And Robin Zecco, thank you so much, you guys.
We were just talking about this. You said everybody is poor. We were just talking today about, because we were, we're going out, we're having to get takeout and stuff like that. And we had to get just a couple little groceries to put in our Airbnb last night. Just, popped over to Publix, which they have the cutest little Publix, right? Just to get some like stuff for breakfast. Just not a lot, you guys. Not a lot at all.
Only 2 bottles of Prosecco were included.
2 bottles of Prosecco, a couple a couple of things of fruit, like some,
protein bars.
Some protein bars. That's it. Like little breakfast things. And then what else we get? Like some chips
and guac.
Like some snacks. That's it. Like we did not get hardly anything. So we knew we were going to be eating, in the afternoons we'd be eating out, right?
Yeah.
$160. $160.
And we felt like we
were looking at each other like,
how?
What did we buy? Like the Prosecco was like what? $20 a bottle. We bought, but we put it on mute.
Somebody helped. Roku remote access star access and captions.
Here's
then
star.
Choose captions.
Star access and
accessibility. But like I didn't see something that said captions.
And I didn't see access. I just saw accessibility.
It doesn't say
I'm
access.
just going down. Okay, so we'll go to accessibility.
Try accessibility, but I didn't see anything that said captions. There's nothing.
There's
it says
audio
track,
screen reader,
speech rate.
Maybe is it screen reader?
No, because we went to that and it was like that
audio track, screen reader.
It's not that.
Damn it.
I know, but we saw the CC.
I know the CC exists. We need to figure it out. But anyways, it was $160, you guys. And we were like looking at each other going, 4 or 5 years ago, this would have cost us about $70.
Yeah.
It would, seriously, we know in your brain, you have an idea of what all the stuff costs, and you get up to the checkout and you're like, what? What does it cost? Because it's nuts. Everything is so much more expensive now. So when he tells you Bidenomics, it's working.
It's working.
For who?
Yeah,
you dumbass.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Somebody said press home.
Press
the home button.
All right, well, here's the home button.
What does that do?
That just made everything black.
Everything turned off.
Everything turned off.
Wait. Okay, but maybe there's a thing in here.
We're going to go down here and see if we can figure out. Settings. Here we go.
Accessibility there.
We're going.
Well, wait. No, I saw it. Go accessibility.
All right.
Keep going up.
All right.
Okay. And then
captions mode.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
On always.
Always on.
Is this going to work? Oh, my God.
Yes.
Okay. Go back now and make sure that it works.
Okay. I'm afraid to go back. Okay. Hold on, you guys. This is going to work. Hold on. This is going to work. Okay. We go back.
Live TV.
Okay, I'm going.
Oh no,
Wait,
it was there. Go
oh my
back.
God.
Up,
Okay,
up,
okay,
up,
okay.
up, up,
What?
up,
Right
there, and then go to YouTube TV, not YouTube.
Okay,
but
I'm
YouTube
going
TV.
over. I'm going over. I'm
And then
going over.
down.
Okay, I got it.
There.
Right there.
Let's see if it works. Oh my god.
Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hopefully this is gonna work. Pray for us.
Oh, we have to sign.
Nancy's
in.
like, I'm so proud of you too. Okay, you guys, I think we're gonna do it. We're signing in right now.
We're signing in.
Mhm. Let's see if it works. It's a moment of truth.
All
If
right,
this
we're gonna
doesn't
hit
work,
live.
you know what's going to happen? Hands are going to be thrown. Hands are going to be thrown. Words are going to be, it's going to be out there. You guys ready? It's a moment of truth.
Fox.
You're going to see Mock throw some hands.
I'm not seeing words. I'm not seeing any words.
Why isn't it working?
She looks beautiful.
Yeah, Dana Perino looks
you guys, I
amazing
gotta take a
tonight.
picture.
What is it?
Oh my
Like,
God.
what is it with the pastels? Like, they all were told, they were instructed tonight, pastels. It's a pastel evening.
Oh, I don't want you, Peter Ducey. I'm sorry. Your happy face is not what I was
Peter
trying to get
Ducey
a
is
picture
so
of.
delighted. He's just so delighted. And Joe
Joe
Biden,
Biden-
did you guys see Joe Biden earlier? They interviewed him. He was like, I just got done working out for an hour and a half. Just got done working out. Okay. And it's like, okay, I think it's because that is in response to all the people on our side of the aisle who have been touting their workout stuff. I don't know if you saw, like,
Oh, because Vivek
was like, this is my, debate prep. It was 3 hours of tennis with
Yeah.
my shirt off, and hear me.
And then,
I'm
like,
doing
friggin-
burpees.
He
with
was
my
doing
wife.
burpees, and the jump at the top was with high knees. I mean,
She was really impressed.
I
by
was
that.
so impressed because if I do a burpee,
I
it
know,
takes
I just
literally
can't.
all my strength to
I-
do one burpee. Okay,
I
gotta
hate
get a
I
picture
hate
of Dana.
burpees. Burpees are hell on earth. It's not fun to do
Damn it.
burpees. Okay, she's trying to get
Okay,
a picture
I
of
think I
Dana
got it.
Perino. Hold on. Somebody
Look at you guys.
somebody just gave it.
Look at how gorgeous she looks.
She looks amazing. She does. She looks
so good.
she really does. How does she not age?
Yeah. What the hell?
What is that? How do people not age, you guys?
Is it
I need
Fox makeup?
what
Is that
well,
it
I mean,
is?
we've been in Fox makeup before, and
but we were much younger.
we were we were much younger, and so it was easier to work with all this. But seriously, like, they do magic, but they can't do that much magic.
I mean, she's naturally just really gorgeous.
And they make your hair, like, they would take my hair, which is dull and lifeless, and turn it into like pageant hair, you guys. They really do. They turn hair that's not even there into something. It's stunning. Like, that's when you see these chicks on Fox, like, with their makeup and their hair, it's because of the makeup and hair people. They're fantastic. They really are. Like, when we went to CNN, the makeup and hair people were awful. They were mean too. They were so mean.
Oh, the one was
So mean at CNN. And then I don't remember who else did our makeup and hair. Did we do any more makeup? It was just Fox and CNN, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fox people were delightful.
Yeah.
Just so nice to us. And then we've had, like, other shows. I think, like, did we ever get our makeup done by anybody at Huckabee? When we did the
Yeah.
Huckabee show, somebody did
Yeah,
our
we
makeup
did. Yeah,
there.
we
They were,
did.
because I remember somebody was really lovely to us there.
Yeah.
Was it a makeup? Yeah, it was a makeup lady. That's right.
And that was in that really cool theater.
Yes,
That was really,
that place was awesome.
Yeah.
I love them too, and they were really sweet to us there too.
Can you go see if that's a touchscreen? Is it possible that that's a touch?
I'm gonna go
There's
touch.
no way, right?
I'm gonna go fondle the TV. Hold on. There's no way.
We cannot freaking make the CC work.
No way.
How are we going to do this?
She's freaking out.
What are we
you
gonna
guys.
do,
She's
you guys?
She's freaking out, you guys.
I mean,
I
how
personally think we should just drink and
there's got to be a way to get down to that menu bar. I should take a picture of this and show people what it looks like, and then they'll see my dilemma.
okay, you guys have to help us.
Because-
We're running out of time. We only have 17 minutes to figure this out.
Okay, hang on.
It's not a touch screen. I just went up and touched a screen like a complete moron. I'm just touching the
Wait,
screen. I'm just like, hey, hey. It's not a
Okay.
touch screen.
All right.
It's not.
So here.
Oh my God, Greg, my husband's here. He says, tell me and I can help.
Oh yay!
Honey's here.
Okay. Should I show the
All right.
picture?
Yeah,
I
show
mean-
it to Greg.
All right, hang on.
Greg's here.
Okay.
Greg's gonna help.
So So here's the deal.
Okay, honey.
This is what our TV screen looks like right now. So
You
you
see
see, we
it?
can
Can
see,
you see that, honey? If not, I'll text it to you.
you can see the CC button that, like, it's available to press, the closed captioning button. However, This
will not get
is the
to it.
remote, and pressing that down arrow doesn't take you down to that little mini menu.
Right.
It just takes you to a whole other menu.
And there's only one remote. This is the
This is
only
it.
remote we have.
This is all we've
This
got.
is it.
So
Okay,
we can see
wait.
that
Somebody's
it's
saying
there.
YouTube. Click pause. Scroll down to CC. Down arrow. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get wait.
Pause.
Hold on. I need to go back up.
Pause.
I need to go. Oh, shapoopy.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to get back to that. Where'd it go? Hold on. Comments. I need to go
Yeah,
back up
just-
to that
yeah.
comment. Hold on. Sorry. God, I hate it when you don't have a
It
mouse.
has to be activated on YouTube. That's what we tried first.
It's what we tried. Hold on. Okay, there. That's the one I wanted.
All right.
We're showing that.
Showing
We're
that.
showing
All
that.
right. So
Okay.
be in YouTube TV. We are.
Click pause.
pause.
Scroll down to CC.
Pause. How do we scroll though? That's the problem. Is that the down arrow does not
Scroll
work.
down.
It just takes us to another menu. It
Right.
takes us to the.
It's
It
not,
takes us back to the
it's
guide.
not allowing us to do that.
So it's not letting us do that, you guys. That's the problem.
Damn.
Let me see if your husband wrote back.
Is Greg writing back?
He's like technical.
Greg's probably
dude.
like screaming at us right now. Is he
He's so frustrated.
He may be texting me. No, he's not texting me yet.
I'm on YouTube TV and using a Roku remote just like you all. Okay, April, did you say something else? Like
April, tell us.
tell us the ways of your. Tell us the ways. I'm looking for more April, but there's nothing. I don't see her. April pauses and CC is an option. We see it. We see the option.
We see it.
We can't get
it's
to
like
the
we've,
option.
it's like we've made the reservation, but we can't
hold
hold
the
the
reservation.
reservation.
we can see it right
Because
there.
it's right there. We just can't. It's like the
We
CC.
can't-
The CC doesn't want us to take it.
And the,
you know what I
the
mean?
arrows don't work. And we're in. It's
Damn
paused.
it.
It's paused right now, but it will not let us click on the CC.
Yes, it did. I just did it.
How did you do that?
I don't know. I don't know how I did it. I don't know.
How did you do that?
I don't know what I did. I don't know what I did, but I just did it.
I see words. I see words.
Okay, what I do? What I do?
Can you get out of it now? Can
I'm
you
afraid. I'm afraid to get out. I'm afraid.
Can you just? Can
Oh.
you?
Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're getting out. You ready?
Okay. Okay. Now press play.
Okay. It worked. It worked.
Yay! Oh my god! In the nick of time, we have 15 minutes.
Oh my God, it worked.
Okay.
Praise be, we did it. We did it.
Oh my
We did
god!
it.
Thank you guys. That was a lot. I'm sorry. That was an awful lot.
My husband is like,
What is it readable or is it?
it's readable. But he's just like, oh my God. So we got it. We got it. He's going to probably start writing stuff to me that's not readable.
I just need to now figure out how to get us live again because we're like we paused so many
Okay.
times
All right.
that, like,
Please
we're
do not shut off the closed captioning.
I'm
Please
not.
don't.
I'm not even. I don't even know how you did what you did.
I don't either. I don't.
So I am not.
I
gonna
think
turn it
that
off.
was actually like divine. I think Jesus was just, he was like, I'm sick of watching you two. I'm just going to intervene. I'm over it. I'm so over it.
Oh my gosh. Okay. How do I get
Mhm.
back to live? There
All
we go.
right.
And now.
All right. I think we have some people to thank.
Please do while I get us back to the.
Goodness. Yes, we
Yeah.
are live. We know we're live. We know we're live. We know this is okay.
Okay. Here we go.
All right. Did we already thank Mr. Green? We did. We thanked Mr. Green and we got Robin. Thank you so much, Robin.
The closed captions went away.
SS. Why did you do
I
that?
didn't do anything but just go live again. Wait, is it that they can't be live?
No, it has nothing to do with that.
Are you
SS
sure?
Poo, will you thank people? And I'll
You
try to
guys,
figure it out
can we
again.
have closed captions when it's live?
Yes, you can.
Okay. All
Yes,
right.
Yes.
You thanked
SS
Robin.
Poo.
SS Poo
What did you
55.
do?
Love you girls. Listening with my earbud while hubby is going to watch the debate. Hopefully my mom skills work to listen to both. You guys, we have no idea how we're going to multitask this, but we're going to do our best. From Grega with love. Cheers, chicks. Not often that I get to watch you live since I'm in LA, about to wear my Let's Go Brandon shirt to the gym. I actually get tons of high fives for it. People hate Beijing Biden. I love it. Thank you, Diane Dara, Ike Schultz, Leslie L. She says, best reality TV ever. I don't know about that, but thank you.
Things are about to get said.
Oh my God.
It's
are
about-
you sure we can have it at the same time as it's live?
Yes, it can totally be on when it's live. I do it all the time at home. I do.
Okay,
I promise
all right.
you. Okay.
If you push the mute button, that's how my TV goes to CC. Maybe that's what it is. Is that right? Can you press mute? Do we have a mute button?
Well, yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Do we?
Well, it'd be on the side with the other volume stuff.
Okay, well, let's try that. Hold on. Let me just do this. Let me get back to where we were. Hold on.
That's all I did. I swear to God, is I just went to Fox.
I mean,
and it was over. I think it was that way.
Freaking thing. You're gonna start.
I
know. Wait, where did?
No, you go up to the tippy top and hit live.
Okay, here we go.
There you go.
Okay.
And then you have to scroll to the right.
I know, it's like all the way. Okay, so I got to get down,
and then to the
and
right, back,
and to the left.
Sorry, we're very
sorry.
amused by ourselves. Okay. Did you get okay?
I did.
Oh, okay. It's working.
Okay, Kellyanne.
It's working.
It's working.
It's working.
Do not touch anything.
Maybe it's just commercials that it doesn't work.
Perhaps.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Okay.
Kellyanne Conway is in green.
Wait, why did she change? This is not nearly.
She
as
shouldn't
good
have.
of a
She
color.
shouldn't have changed into the green.
No. I mean, she looks great, but she doesn't look as
okay.
As great
It's on
as she
again.
did.
My husband's like, "You are insane." It's on again. I'm not insane. I promise.
Oh my God, we're 10 minutes out, you guys.
Don't read that. Don't read that. He's just telling me how much he loves me, you guys.
That's all
He's
love
just
right there.
it's a lot of love in that text message he just sent me. Okay.
Oh, you know what we meant to tell people?
Tell them.
Because like Natalie, we thanked Natalie in our Phoenix Natalie for sending us money over Venmo for coffee and booze, which was so sweet. And like she started a little bit of a trend, which was just
so sweet.
I mean, you guys, like I gotta make sure that I don't leave anybody out.
Look what we have, you guys.
And with Prosecco, pumpkins
just
are so good.
A pro tip. I mean, it's just like, I know this is so bougie is what this is, but you get yourself some Brock's pumpkins.
And then you drink, you have one after, and it explodes in your mouth.
It is. It's a flavor explosion. Just a pro tip for you.
It's
really good.
So good.
So if you have any lying around.
Okay.
You know?
So Ellie Glenn, Christy Blankenship, you guys.
Thank you.
I mean, you guys,
seriously, thank you.
That was so sweet. And I know it's because like Ellie had written something like, wait, I can send you money through Venmo. And I was like, yes, you can.
So sweet. I mean, really.
It's not like we mention that all the time because like that seems pretentious.
Oh my God, the candidates are walking out now.
Oh my God, the candidates are walking out now.
What is Nikki Haley wearing?
She's wearing
like a quilt. Is that a quilt?
I'm gonna take a picture.
It's like a light blue quilt, you guys.
I'm gonna have to delete so many pictures from my phone after
people are gonna be. It was like if anybody ever finds your camera, they're gonna be like, "Why did you take a picture of Nikki Haley's quilt dress?"
All right.
I mean, it's pretty. It's very Chanel like, you know.
It's a little.
It's
more
light
pastel than I thought.
I think tonight is like the night of pastels. Is that like a thing now? You guys, I look terrible in pastels. I'm a jewel tone girl.
You're good in jewels.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I am.
You're
I
good in
think
jewels.
we both are.
Yeah. I like bright colors for sure.
Yeah.
As you can see from our muted beigeness.
From our leopard attire this evening.
Okay, I'll take a picture of everybody on the stage.
Somebody said that Louise said that Kellyanne looks like Gumby. Damn it.
I'll take a picture so people can see the order when they like do it close up though.
All right. Okay. Up. Are you allowed to do this? Are we allowed to do this? The pictures, you think? I mean, Fox.
Can we not?
I don't know.
Well, now you're freaking me out.
I don't know. Well, Fox, like.
They can't get mad if I'm taking a picture of our TV.
Okay.
Like they don't get to say
what
I
picture. All right.
Right?
Listen, if they try to sue us, you guys, then.
Please send money to our Venmo.
Right. To our legal team. Right.
Oh my gosh. Okay, they're still too far away, like for me to really. You're not gonna be able to tell who anybody is.
Okay, so.
Oh my God! Somebody sent Venmo right now.
Oh my gosh, you guys! We're not getting sued yet. That's so sweet.
Mary Knudsen.
Thank you.
She said, "Have fun," and you. Guys.
Thank you so much. That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the two front. Are they praying? What are they doing? Everybody's looking down. Are they looking at notes?
No. She's just.
What are they doing?
Oh, the candidates are. Yeah, they're prepping. They're reading their.
Oh,
shit.
they're not praying.
No. They're
Pence is praying.
Well, he's probably.
praying. Right. The rest of them are not praying.
Annette. Oh my God, people are doing this like in real time. Annette,
thank
love
you,
ladies. Always make me smile.
That's so
you
sweet.
Guys, I'm gonna cry.
That's very
and I've already
sweet.
cried a lot today.
Somebody said we can wear anything as long as we stay. We are absolutely going to stay women.
What?
Somebody said we can wear anything we want as long as we stay women.
I assure you,
There's no way
we are not making any
that
of
we
those
would
changes.
change into men. There's no way.
Currently, Brit
Look at
Hume-
these. Look at these cute little coasters, you
Oh, yeah,
guys.
those are
These
super
sweet
cute.
little
Which I'm not even
coasters.
using one.
These
That's
are
bad.
coasters. Aren't they precious? Little Nashville things.
We're not using them. We
I-
just showed a coaster and we're not even using
I had my gloss on a coaster. I don't know about
I
you.
don't believe you.
Miss Wreck the House.
You guys, okay, so now we have Patrice
Oh my God.
Sawarinsky. She says, "You ladies rock. Thanks for all you do." Elizabeth Boyer, have a blast. Love you both so
And
much.
Lisa Wilson, thank you.
Leslie Lynch, debate wine.
It's the debate
account.
wine account. Speaking
guys,
of which,
we
I'm
should
gonna
have
go
gotten
get.
more.
I'm gonna get some more prosecco. I'll be right back. I'm gonna put
But-
them in there before everything.
But this is we're down to like this much in the bottle, and we don't have any more. So yeah, we don't have. I mean, this is it. But you know what? If we're gonna stay up all night,
Oh, we should talk about pretzels too. These pretzels are bomb.
yeah,
You guys show off these awesome pretzels. Everybody needs to buy these. Like they should sponsor us.
these people should
They
sponsor
should-
us.
oh no, those not them.
These
Hold
are
on.
Tostitos.
No,
What are you
no,
doing?
the pretzels. The pretzel people, they need to sponsor us.
Yeah, the pretzels that we got are
We ate,
amazing.
like, the entire bag last night.
These, yeah.
Have you guys tried these? Oh my God.
Snyder's
They're bomb.
Twisted
They're so good.
seasoned pretzels.
You guys.
These are
They're
freaking
total.
amazing.
They're bomb. Like
Yeah.
we ate like the whole thing last night.
Oh my gosh, I think I have more thank yous.
Okay, so
People are out of
before we get
control.
going here,
Madeline Barnett. I'm sorry, I got to get my readers because like now I'm.
do you want me to do it?
Madeline Barnett from your favorite
Barrett,
millennial.
Madeline
Oh,
Barrett.
Barrett, I'm sorry.
Madeline Barrett.
From your favorite millennial watcher, you both make my
Oh
mornings.
my gosh, she's
Pastor
a millennial. Pastor Shelley.
Pastor Shelley, love you chicks.
And
Renee,
Renee.
Nadu, debate party. You got
You
Dana
guys-
Spain.
Dana.
Spain. Dana says legal fund and tequila. DoorDash more booze. Wait, can you do that?
Can you DoorDash booze?
Can you do that?
Can you?
Somebody Somebody say if that's a thing. Is
Can
that
you
a
actually
thing?
DoorDash booze?
Oh my God, is that a thing?
Oh my! I've never tried doing that.
Tracy Dufresne. That's like Andy Dufresne.
Yeah,
Spelled
it
just
is.
the way-
Uh-huh.
Shovels, bail money, and legal
Get
fees.
busy living or get,
Get
busy,
busy
dying.
dying.
It's damn right.
Judy Hales, love you. Enjoy your time together. Angela Stevens, cheers,
Thank
you
you,
80s
Angela.
darlings. Love you both. Shannon,
Shannon.
Spofford, Friendship, Leopard Print, Prosecco.
I
and
love
Lash.
it.
I
That's-
am going to cry.
So
You
sweet, you
have to
guys.
Stop.
So sweet. I mean, listen, I know that there's like the DoorDash and all the eats and stuff like that. Like we thought about doing that for dinner. I didn't know you could get.
Can you? Did somebody? Great for booze. DoorDash is great for booze.
I didn't know you could do that.
Is there a minimum? Because we're only here for like
Who
2
was
more
that guy
nights.
talking?
Where?
Who was the dude talking just
Where?
a second ago? He just left the stage.
Oh, I
You
didn't
missed
see him. I didn't see him. Right now, they're just doing their Pledge of Allegiance.
Okay, so it's
stuff.
Brett and Martha, right? Brett
Mhm.
and Martha are the ones that are doing it.
Yeah.
Okay,
And they're all, well, some people have their hand on their hearts. Not everybody. Now they all do. Yeah, now they all do.
okay.
And so now they're still doing pre-stuff. Oh, you know what? Did we forget Tucker? Yeah, it's 3 minutes into Tucker's thing.
Oh crap!
We were supposed to have that going.
Hold on, I'll get it going.
Okay.
I'll get it going.
I'm sure there's a lot of people in here that are watching.
I'm sure there are. Hold on, let me get it going.
Patrick Kenny, thank you so much. Remote control lessons.
And my oh my god! And my husband's like, Uber Eats delivers liquor.
Oh my
And
god.
he's just texting
But
me.
is there like, because would we have to order like way more than we would actually consume?
probably? I don't,
'Cause I don't know
probably.
if
And then
we
they'd be
wanna
like,
do that.
"You are an alcoholic."
And there's super. Oh wait, they're starting. I think they're starting. Oh no, it's the national anthem.
Who is that singing?
Oh my. There's somebody singing,
I'm-
and she's got flowers.
There's
I
like
gotta take a picture.
There's like a bouquet around
gotta
her
take a picture.
neck. There's a bouquet.
it's a really
That's
odd.
look at just
he's like
he's
I don't know
like
about this.
he's got like Chrissy Teigen face. He's trying very hard to.
As soon as they get back to her, I'll
All right,
show
I gotta get
the flower dress.
I gotta get X going. Where's X? Where is it? It's still Twitter on here. Yeah, it's still Twitter on this.
How did you get it to stay Twitter?
Because I never updated it because I refused to do it. I refused. I refused to call it X on this.
I'll show you guys.
Who is that? Does anybody know who that is?
This is what.
Show-
this is who's singing right
Okay,
now.
does anybody know who that is? Anybody know?
She's yelling it.
She's very, very earnest.
She's very belty. Like
very
she's a belter.
earnest about it. Yeah. I mean, okay.
Oh my gosh. Melody Stevens Koo, so excited to share this night with you. Hugs. Autumn, my husband said, when I told you I'd like to see you with 2 chicks, this is not what I had in mind.
That is inappropriate. And we love you.
Love him for that. Oh my God.
All
Love
right.
it, love it, love it.
Let's see. Tucker.
There he is.
Tucker Carlson.
Is it happening?
Is it happening? Come on. Come on.
I bet
connection.
he's so crashed. Like he may have just totally crashed the whole thing.
I'm having a hard time getting Tucker,
Yeah.
you guys. I'm having a hard time.
Yeah, because it's like
It's not coming up.
it's not.
It's not
And it,
media. What about media?
It should be under his tweets.
It's
and
just not there. Here we go.
Oh wait. Yeah, there it is. That's it.
Okay. All
Okay,
right.
so that's on. And we have so many people to thank still. Oh my gosh. Stacy Grimm. Jesus was like, here, I got this.
Pushes on heavenly remote. Up, up, down, down, B. A. So I know, just all of a sudden it just worked. And I was like, what? Yeah.
Diz
I feel
T,
like-
thank you. Daisy.
There's a
Thank
Daisy.
you. Maria Queen, thank you. John Newbaum, thank you. To quote Medea, hallelujah.
Praise Jesus. Uh-huh.
Annalisa McLafferty, thank you. Marion Ashley, love your live chats. Thanks for all the laughs on serious topics. Keeps me from crying, girl.
I know. We feel you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Jamie Bryce, thank you. Michael Stellar, these pretzels are making me thirsty.
It's true.
That's why you gotta have
It's
Prosecco.
true.
Andrea Thurston, thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for that. Okay, it's commercial, so like nothing to report.
Of course.
Nothing
Of course.
to report. So it's time to drink.
Okay. Everybody have a drink. I popped my collar on purpose.
I tried, but mine doesn't stay
I popped it because I've popped it like it.
You popped it like
Pop-
it's hot.
I popped and locked. That's what I did. It's like 1988 up in here. I've always liked the popped collar. I mean, if you're gonna have a collar, you might as well pop it, right?
You gotta pop it. Pop
Uh-huh.
that.
right?
Pop.
Mhm.
Did I forget anybody? Oh my gosh. Donnell Elsner. Cheers from Indiana. Thank you. Jennifer. Jennifer.
So I'm getting anxious that you ladies are gonna run out of drinks. It's okay.
I know.
Don't get
Do you
anxiety. I mean, this is
show how much
we don't have
left.
much left, you guys. We don't have that's it.
But don't you feel like if we ordered DoorDash booze, that there's no way we would be able to stay up all night?
There's no way we'd be able to say
I
that.
just like this bottle. This is gonna, yeah, because we got a lot of work to do after the
we
show.
do have a
Jennifer Tweddit, is that how you would
Mhm.
say that? Twed.
lot. Twet.
She says, "Cheers and enjoy the debate, ladies."
Thank
you
you.
guys so
You guys are so sweet
much.
and
Oh my gosh,
generous.
it buzzed again.
I like your dad, like Jamie, as my dad used to say, oh, dang it. It just passed me up. Hold on. I got to read that.
What?
That was a great comment.
Is my
As my dad used to say, spend wisely on booze, chocolates, and all the things.
Brenda,
Mhm.
thank you. Brenda says, "Thank you for the laughs." I'm glad you guys are entertained by this. We're
I know. It's like, we're just,
this is not a typical show.
right.
Okay, they're beginning.
Okay, here we go. They're starting.
They're like doing introductions.
Martha looks fabulous.
she looks amazing.
Her makeup is
I will take a-
flawless.
I will take a photo.
Her
for
makeup
you.
is flawless. I love the suit.
And take a
I wonder if
picture,
it's
Martha.
pants or a skirt. What are you thinking? I think it's a skirt.
Yeah,
She's such a
guessing.
pantsuit kind of lady.
Look at her, you guys.
She looks
she
flawless.
looks good.
Flawless.
Do you know that she's like 57 years old?
DeSantis doesn't. He smile. He forces smiles too much. You guys. He forces the smiles. I will say
Well,
that.
it's not his natural state.
No, he's not very
Yeah.
smiley. He needs to stop forcing the smile because he looks weird when he forces it. And then
Chris Christie looks
Chris
pissed.
Christie's like, I'm not smiling. I'm not smiling at anybody. I'm here to F crap up. That's basically what he's doing.
He so is.
And then Doug Burgum's like, nobody knows who I am. Hi. It's the first time anybody's seen me. Hi. It's like people are
Okay,
like,
now they're doing ground rules. We'll ask the questions and then
Yeah.
candidates get 1 minute to answer. If
Yeah.
someone is singled out,
Mhm.
you get 30 seconds to respond. And when the time runs out, we all will hear this.
Is it a Bing?
Very pleasant. So
I think
anyway,
it should be
it's
like
still
I think it
intros.
should be like the Gong Show, where they have that giant hook. Was it the Gong Show? Was it the
Yeah.
Gong Show where they had the hook?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember that? I'm aging myself. Do you guys remember the Gong Show?
Did anybody tell us who the Star Spangled Banner singer was? Did anybody know?
Nobody knows.
Sweating
No.
in a jumpsuit.
Mm-mm.
They booed Christie. Oh, they did.
Oh, they booed him?
Because I don't
And
know.
is that why he was so pissed off?
I bet so.
Oh,
My God. Well,
gosh.
and I don't know who's in the audience. Like, how did you get to go to this? Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't
who got
know.
to go?
Yeah, I don't know. It's not us. They never invite us to anything. I don't know if you guys know this, but they don't like us. We're the chicks on the right. Hi. It's us. We're the problem. It's
We're
us.
the problem.
We say mean things about them. So we're never going to be invited.
I can
to
assure
any of
you
the
that
things.
Ronna McDaniel is never
No,
inviting us
we
to anything.
cannot sit at her table.
Not at all.
Ever.
Nope.
No.
There's
we're
no
like,
sitting with her.
We're like Romy and Michelle of that high school. We're never going to be sitting at that table.
So right now they're basically showing some man on the street interview coverage about how much inflation is hurting people. And now
Mhm.
they're going to ask all the candidates, what are you going to do about that?
Yeah. We only could afford the Prosecco. That's it.
And they're talking about Oliver Anthony and the
then
song.
these. We didn't get to eat. We couldn't get any other sustenance except for this and then the booze. That's all we could get. Thanks, Biden.
So they're talking about Oliver Anthony's song.
On the deep frustration.
They're showing a little bit of the clip of the song,
Mhm.
which, by the way, did you guys know he
He has
released a new
second
song
He has
today?
a second song now.
So that's happening.
Uh-huh.
And they're still playing that clip of him. And
He's so
singing.
huggable.
I know. He's
I wanna
such a
hug
little,
that guy.
just red-haired bear.
He is a red-haired bear.
Look, and did you see his dog? Did you see his
Yes.
white dog?
A red-haired bear with this white dog. Uh-huh.
All right. So now the question is going to be, Governor DeSantis, why is this song striking such a nerve in this country right now? He's
Okay,
starting out.
And he's all like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah."
He says the decline we're in right now is not inevitable. It is a choice.
Right.
And we need to send Joe Biden back to his basement and reverse course.
Right. That's what he's saying. He's saying all the things.
He looks ready. Like, he looks very...
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that he's ready, and I'm sure Vivek is ready. I just it's going to be interesting to see who cuts whose throat first.
Yeah, like, when is it going to get personal?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I want to see some Braveheart action up here, all up in here.
Hold.
Hold.
And then go.
Go.
What was the word
wanna-
that they said for go? What did they say?
I don't remember. Do you guys remember?
What did they say in Braveheart when
Do
it
you
was
guys
time to
remember
go?
Braveheart?
Do you guys remember? What was the command to
When
go?
Mel Gibson was like, hold.
Hold.
Do you remember what was the word?
What was the word?
I don't remember. But God, that movie was so great.
Does
So
anybody
great.
remember the word?
Everything about that movie was so great.
Yeah, it was good.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, Christy's
Uh-oh.
talking.
Christy's talking.
He's
now.
going after DeSantis.
He's going to go after
immediately.
DeSantis, and he's like,
So why would you be better?
I hated
than
guys
him?
like you in high school.
He said, I basically agreed with DeSantis, but I think if you asked each one of us up here, we agree. Predominantly, we just have to work to sell these ideas. We've got to
Right.
be able to put ourselves in a position where we get a majority of the vote, not only winning the Congress and the Senate in 24 with someone who had the experience of doing it. Now, I was elected.
Yeah,
as a
it's like
conservative
I'm better.
Republican.
I'm better. Like it's yeah. I had more experience. Blah,
Now,
blah, blah.
the word was now.
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 Mhm. Thank you, Douglas. You can tell Douglas has watched Braveheart more than once.
Most guys have.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I
Mhm.
mean, I have.
yeah.
and
It's
I'm
like
not a
Saving
guy.
Private Ryan. It's like one of those movies.
Oh my gosh.
Saving Private Ryan. Those are like the movies you can watch over and over and over again.
Karen Barnes, enjoy your time together in Nashville. Love watching you
Thank
each
you,
day. Thank you so
Karen.
much.
Thank you.
My friend just texted and is like, I think your boyfriend got some makeup on. He needs to relax. She's talking about DeSantis.
he does have makeup on. I think they all have TV makeup on, but he's got exceptional TV makeup on this evening.
I'm going to write back and say, we're live streaming right now.
We are live streaming, and I just read that out loud.
I should tell her that. That's good.
I mean, Chris Christie's makeup is not very good.
He looks a little gray, like a little bit.
Like they didn't put enough gold tones in his makeup.
Like it looks like he kind of like they rubbed mud into his cheekbones. You know what I mean?
A little too much contour.
And then just blended it.
A little too much.
It's not.
They're talking about debt. Blah blah. Who ran it up?
He's talking about what he did as governor in New Jersey.
Yeah,
it looks like. Yeah, when I became governor in 2010.
Jersey this and Jersey that. Okay.
And he did cut public pensions. That's true. Christie was very, very good about that.
About the
remember
unions.
Remember that?
He was good about the unions. You loved him.
I did love him, you guys. Back in the day.
She did. She loved Chris Christie back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Everybody did. Do you remember? He was such a phenom.
I remember you got to meet him at some state dinner.
I face smashed with him.
She got to face smash him, and
I had to show you guys.
And I had the stomach flu. I was barfing. I could not go.
That's right. I was so mad.
I was so barfy that day. I mean, like legit barfing.
I had to take.
And I was like, dang it, because I really. I wanted to meet him. I didn't want to face smash him, but
I always wanted to face smash everybody.
Yeah, but she got to face smash him. I mean, I just kind of wanted to say hi to him.
I'm gonna show
the face smashy picture. There's one. Did you see it? There's what's that?
That's my father-in-law.
Oh, it's not him. I couldn't see his head.
I know it's in a political album.
She face smashes everybody, you guys. You can't tell, like all of them, all the face smashy.
I mean,
pictures.
like see, here's Paul. I don't even show this.
Oh my God, she face smashed Paul Ryan.
But this was a long time ago.
A long time ago.
And then remember, I'll show the one of both of us too. There's Rick Perry getting the.
Oh my God!
I mean, I loved him so hard.
I loved that. Like I can't remember what that was at. God, remember?
We went to like a special dinner thing.
Look at that ridiculous belt I had on. What was that? It was like a Michelle Obama belt. Remember when she used to wear those boob belts, you guys? You remember those? She put her belts like right under her boobs.
That's right.
Ridiculous.
I can't find.
God, you have some good pictures in that album.
This was like forever ago. This album. Remember, there's our first producer.
What?
There's like, remember Michelle Malkin?
Oh my
we hung
God,
out with
Michelle Malkin. I'm sorry, you guys were reminiscing with old pictures. Like, it's so inappropriate.
See, I even face smashed her.
Oh my God, she did. She face smashed Michelle Malkin. You guys remember?
Face smash anybody.
She smashes all the people.
I will smash. But where's Christy? That's what I was looking for, right?
It's got to be in there.
It's got to be in the other one.
It's got to be. You have like two political ones. Yeah.
Forever ago.
Okay, I got to look at what is Tim Scott saying?
Yeah.
Inflation, 2%. Joe Biden, we've seen the exact opposite.
Here it is.
Inflation has exploded. Okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to do about it, Tim?
Oh my God. Now here's the strangest set of people.
Arpaio. She face smashed Sheriff Joe.
Okay, but look at the whole entirety of this picture.
Oh my God, it's so weird. You guys.
Okay. This is the strangest. No, not
that's not that one. Not that one. That was like, was that right?
This picture is so strange because there we are with Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
It's like not.
And the woman that is responsible for us meeting Sheriff Joe Arpaio in the green is Dee Dee Sorvino, who just recently lost her husband, Paul Sorvino of freaking Goodfellas.
You guys know, and Paul Sorvino is the father of Mira Sorvino, who was in Sound of Freedom.
So it's like a whole thing.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Okay, Chris Christie. Let me just get.
It's all very crazy.
I saw him in here. I know it's here.
God, so many people.
So many.
15 years of just craziness.
It's just bananas.
It is bananas. God, we're 1,000 years old. Okay, there. Oh my God, there he is. She's face smashing him. You guys,
there it is.
Look at that. Isn't that crazy? He's like, I'm so delighted to be face smashed by this crazy lady. That's him.
So yeah, no one is off limits. Is what I'm saying.
Okay, what's happening?
All right,
what's happening?
Vivek
is doing this.
Yeah,
he's doing this, you guys. Now is our time. Something just happened. Something big just happened.
There's clapping. There was some clapping.
If you have a broken car, you don't turn over the keys to people who broke it again.
Exactly.
You hand it over to a new generation to fix it.
The problem.
Oh, yes. Damn.
Oh boy.
That's to everybody in the room.
Yeah. Now they're going to Nikki. And they're asking her, are you better? Are you better than everybody?
Are you a broken car? Oh, dang. Yeah.
Let's see. so they're asking her, like, people are beating you in the polls, so what are you doing? And she said, I care about the fact that nobody's telling America the truth. The truth is Biden did this to us. Our Republicans did it to us too when they passed the $2.2 trillion COVID stimulus bill. I mean, she's not wrong about that.
Right.
Republicans are every bit to blame.
Yep.
And that was a Trump thing. Okay. Like, we passed a lot of the stimulus under Trump. Like, that was a thing. And now they're going to start all of this bullshit again. The masks and all of the things.
Well, Biden will do that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Just
Biden
in
will
time for
totally
the
do that.
elections. What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
My kids are texting me.
Okay. So
I'll just ignore them. My kids need me. It's fine. I'll just ignore my children. Yes.
so she's doing, Nikki's talking.
Nikki said she looks good.
Yeah.
She looks really good.
Yeah.
People are clapping for her, I think.
She says, I think it's time for an accountant in the White House.
She's not wrong.
It'd be nice for somebody that knows dollars.
If there was an accountant who also had a giant set of balls, you know, somebody who understands business and also
Mike Pence looks mad as hell. He just looks grouchy.
he looks like
He's making a mean face.
I mean,
he looks mean.
thank you for the question.
That's such a time waste when they go, thank you for the question.
question.
Thank you so much for hosting. Thank you for moderating.
Right.
And then they get to like a 2-second question. Then they get mad when they run out of time.
Exactly. Stop it.
Oh my God.
Nobody cares how thankful you are for the question. Just answer it.
I don't think they've mentioned Trump yet at all, from what I can tell.
We haven't seen anything about Trump.
And so maybe they won't. Like, maybe here's the thing, you guys, because we were wondering, since this whole thing came out with Tucker, that's happening, I guess now still, was anyone on Fox allowed to even say that was happening, or were they all said the name Tucker Carlson is never to be mentioned again on this channel?
I haven't.
Henceforth and forth.
We were talking about this pre-show, and I said that I have not heard Tucker's name on that network at all.
Wow.
And so I don't have you guys? I haven't heard.
He's trying to take credit for the Indiana economy when he was governor. I'm sorry,
but
that was
Mitch
all
Daniels.
due to Mitch Daniels.
That's Mitch Daniels.
Who literally handed the most perfect set of circumstances.
Mitch Daniels is like
the next person.
He's like the most brilliant governor who was a genius in spend analysis, and he went in there and just cut. That's why he's at Purdue now. If you ask anybody who goes to Purdue or who has been at Purdue for like the past 6 years
at least,
he's been there. There's not been a rise in tuition. Like
he's going like this now.
Pence is doing, he's doing the thing.
And he's yelling at
He's
Vivek.
doing the things.
He's doing this at Vivek.
Right. You know, Mitch Daniels is just watching that going, you got to be freaking kidding me. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
He was getting scrappy, though, Mike Pence was.
I think somebody is telling him to do that.
And now Vivek is going back. And he's saying, this isn't that complicated.
Unlock American energy, drill, frack,
burn coal, nuclear.
Like, do all the things. Drill, baby, drill. Sarah Palin's like, hello. Hello.
And he says the only war that he'll declare as U.S. president will be the war on the federal administrative state that is the source of those toxic regulations acting like a wet blanket on this economy.
It's very true. He's right. He's so right. I mean, aren't you guys sick of this crap? Aren't you sick of all the same old, same old? I'm sick of it.
They're still fighting. Pence and Vivek are going at it. Vivek has the best smile, you guys.
He does have
it is the toothiest, whitest, brightest smile.
And genuine.
Yeah. It looks very
He's
warm.
not full of crap. It's real. His smile is real. It's so funny because DeSantis is just in the middle and he's just like, okay, I'm just watching these two go.
He hasn't spoken since the very beginning.
No, he hasn't talked at all. Vivek and Pence are okay.
Look how
now
smiley.
is not the time for on-the-job training. That is what Pence just said to Vivek. What a condescending.
And look at Brett is like this and Martha is like this. And they're like, everybody needs to calm down.
Martha's being a mom. She's going all mom and
and now DeSantis is speaking. And now he's like, okay.
Martha's like doing that mom thing with boys. No effing fighting.
and DeSantis looks pissed. He looks pissed right now. Everybody's so mad.
I mean, that was condescending. Have you ever started a business?
His mic?
That's what I was saying.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that's
I was
what
gonna
he. That's
say.
I'm saying that to Mike Pence.
Yeah.
Like, what if seriously?
Yeah, you can't knock Vivek's world experience.
I mean, my
dude has
God,
been
he's done some things.
he's done in like so many different industries too.
God.
Wow.
And
And now Vivek is talking again. He's like he's responding to Mike.
I got to respond to Mike for 1 second because
he invoked me.
Because he was being mean.
Damn, I didn't know. I didn't expect these two to go at it.
These
like this.
two, I was wondering who was going to cut first, and it was Mike Pence. Oh my God. I'm loving this.
Oh my God.
I'm just loving it.
So fun.
It's like the boomer and the millennial, just like,
do you want a super PAC puppet or a patriot who speaks the truth?
I love all of
That's
this.
what Vivek's
I'm
asking.
just loving it.
Do you want incremental reform or do you want a revolution?
It's like the
Damn.
generational spat at Thanksgiving that you just are like everybody's uncomfortable, but you just love it. Like you're watching it and going, this is kind of fun. Somebody just give me some more Prosecco. This is kind of fun. Yeah. Oh, Doug Burgum.
Burgum. Look at
Look
that.
at that.
Okay.
He's like, hi, I'm from North Dakota.
I'm from a town of 300 people.
Hi.
It's a big deal to make it on the stage with all these folks. That's what he literally said. No lie.
I kind of like him.
I mean, maybe we'll end up really liking him. What's he going to say?
I hurt myself playing basketball today.
Oh, no. We're missing something. We can't just talk about the Biden economy. Economy, national security, and energy are tied together. We're paying too much for energy in our state and country right now. And part of the reason why is the Biden policies on energy.
Okay.
We have a plan.
Okay. He says folks, and I like that. You know, it's not like when Biden says it.
Oh God.
You know, because Biden says it and he doesn't really know what that means. This guy, I feel like he actually says that word in real life and he means it. Rachel, thank you.
We've got a bunch more people. Have been
Really?
saying, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I know. God bless you guys. I don't even know where we ended up.
The pretzels
were making me
the
thirsty.
pretzels were making us thirsty.
So then there
too.
was Andrea Thurston,
Becky
Lawrence says, you guys, best show ever. Love you.
Becky.
Andrea, Natalie Grant, Christian artist. Okay, that's the singer.
That's who it was. Okay.
Natalie Grant.
We did not know I didn't know that.
Margaret Nesser Gerlach, thank you. Lisa Arellano.
Arellano. It's Arellano.
Oh, I was adding an I.
You don't speak Spanish.
Thank you.
Arellano.
J. Ron D needs to cut Chris C immediately for any chance not to lose his second place to Vivek in the next 2 hours. I mean, he very well could be put down to third because Vivek is so charismatic.
He's going to be third after this debate.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Amber McWork says, I love the PJs. Glad to be with you guys throughout all of this. Mr. Green, thank you.
Mr.
Felicia
Green.
Davis, love you too. Please keep me in prayer. No job and homeless.
Oh no,
What in the
Felicia.
world? Oh my gosh. Mary Williams, I want to give you all my money. Well, there you go. Love you, ladies. Thank you.
Mary.
Rachel Grupp.
Rachel.
Leslie L. Mock you and my husband with the cheaters.
What?
You and my husband
With the cheaters. I don't know what that means.
When did we mention cheating?
Cheaters. Cheating about what?
I don't remember what we said.
I don't remember
about
that either.
cheating.
I don't either. I don't remember that. You got to remind the
You guys,
menopausal women.
I
You got to
mean,
remember.
We're not. Short-term memory is not a
It's
thing
easy
anymore.
to smile big when you know you're the smartest person in the room and will destroy a former VP. I need Vivek and Elder on stage together. The RNC can't allow that. That would be pretty amazing. Yeah.
And nothing obviously happened with that lawsuit because here we are in the debate.
No.
So like that did not work. Whatever the lawsuit is that Larry.
There are
Elder
probably
tried.
like Gen Zers out there who think that guy from North Dakota is Larry Elder. They don't know.
So now they're bringing up the Maui stuff and they're talking about climate change.
Mm-hmm.
And so Martha is saying this tropical storm that hit California first time in 80 years. And last month there was the heat wave in the Southwest, which broke records that were nearly 50 years old. And so now some really young kid from Young Americans Foundation has a question for the people. And they want to know of all the candidates, how will you deal with
Climate
the
change.
And so
I wonder if anybody's going to say it's a bunch of crap.
I doubt it. They'll be like all tactful about it.
Why?
With a show of hands, do you believe in human behavior that is causing climate change? Raise your hand if you do. No one raised their hand.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
That's very, very interesting.
No one raised their hand.
Uh-huh.
DeSantis is talking, and he's saying, first of all, one of the reasons our country's decline is the way it is. The corporate media treats Republicans versus Democrats. Biden was on the beach while those people were suffering. He was asked about it. He said, no comment. Are you kidding me? Somebody that handles disasters in Florida, you have to be activated. You have to be there. You have to be present. You have to be helping people. I mean, he's right.
Mm-hmm. He's not wrong.
But Brett is like, okay, but answer the question. Like, do you think climate change is human caused? And now Vivek is like, my hands are in my pockets because it's time for us to be honest. I'm the only person on this stage that isn't bought and paid for, so I can say this. And now everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
He just said climate change is a hoax.
Good for him.
Oh,
Anti-carbon agenda is the wet blanket on our economy. He's freaking right.
damn. He's saying the
He
things.
should say all the things.
Oh my goodness.
Scorched earth. I love it.
And now he's asking a governor, is he bought and paid for? And Chris Christie's like, hold on. I've had enough already tonight of a guy who sounds like Chat GPT.
What?
Dude, that's what Chris Christie's saying right
He's
now.
calling him Chat GPT? What is- Oh my God, I love this. Is a skinny guy. That's what he's calling him, a skinny guy.
He's comparing him to Barack Obama.
Okay, so he called him skinny, which, why do you have to do that?
Oh my God.
What if somebody called,
And then Vivek just said, why don't you come here and give me a hug just like you did to Obama? Oh my God.
I did not expect
I
Vivek
did
to be so
not.
scrappy, and I'm here for it. I'm here for the scrappiness.
And now Nikki's using the woman card. She's like, you want something done? You ask a woman.
Oh, for crying out loud.
And she's like, first of all, we do care about clean air, clean water. We want to see that that's taken care of. And there's a right way to do it. And the right way to do it, first of all, is climate change is real.
I am here for the scrappiness, though. I did
But
not.
you tell China and India that they have to lower their emissions.
Okay.
That's where the problem is.
That's not where the problem is.
It's them.
It's not. That's not where the problem is. I love that he called out the whole thing as a hoax.
Vivek said that.
That's what the problem is, and he's right. It's like, no, it's not this whole ask India and China. Okay, we can ask them all.
They're not going to do anything.
Who gives a crap? You're not running that country. You're not running India. You're not running China. I don't give a crap about them. Like, the whole thing, it is a hoax, and we need to quit giving any of our money to any of this crap until we have a balanced budget, until we're not in debt, and then ask me for money for climate change. It's like,
look, there's Tim Scott.
oh, hi, Tim. Hi, Tim. Oh, hi.
I forgot that he was there.
Hi.
He says he is not bought and paid for.
Really? Because are you not?
He
I
says
mean-
going back and forth is childish and it's not going to help the American people decide on the next leader of our country.
He is such a good mediator.
He's such a happy little
He
warrior.
is a happy mediator, is what he is.
He's saying he's a kid that grew up in a single parent household, mired in poverty, wondered what the American dream was, if it was real for a kid like him. So he's told this story before. I
Okay.
don't know that this is the
and
right...
I get that. You know what he would be really good at is like a divorce mediator. Like, he would be that guy that would sit down with a couple who's getting divorced and he'd be like, so what do you want? What do you want? Do you want these plates? Do you want the stereo? Like, he would be so good at helping people heal in a situation where they need to divide things in a divorce. Because he's so reasonable. Like,
He is very reasonable.
he's a reasonable man.
Yeah.
Like, he's just so and gentle and caring and kind and I think he would be persuasive enough where he could help people in those situations. I feel like he's in the wrong profession. I feel like he should do that.
Like, he just needs to mediate.
He needs to be.
Is he a lawyer?
I
Is
think
he a lawyer?
Probably,
by
he's
trade?
probably a
There's so
lawyer.
many
I feel like
lawyers.
so many of them are lawyers. That's probably why he's so good at like talking like that. You know what I mean? And making you feel like it's going to be okay.
I love it when he goes all Arsenio Hall and Coming to America when he plays that preacher guy and he gets the same voice.
He gets very preachy.
I love it when he does
very,
that.
very preachy.
Okay, there's a commercial.
Oh, really?
Look, everybody in the audience is waving. Who are all those people?
Oh my gosh.
Oh
there
my
are
goodness.
so
They're like in a
many.
stadium. They're in a giant stadium, you guys.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of the stadium is. You guys may know. It's some It's some
Dang.
sports stadium out there. I heard a lot of
Wow.
cheering.
Oh my gosh.
Something about Krispy Kreme. There's always Krispy Kreme jokes when we're talking about Chris Christie. I can't believe he called him skinny. I feel like that's not okay. It's like somebody looking you in the eyes, Chris Christie, and calling you fat. Is that okay? Is that okay to do?
I mean, I guess
I'm asking a legit question.
Because it's probably okayer to
Is it
call somebody skinny
Is
because
it?
that's more socially accepted
Okay.
to be skinny than it is to be fat. Not, I mean, believe me, the body positivity movement is trying desperately to make it the same, but society prefers thin over fat in general. So, but regardless, it was still wrong.
It was kind
Leslie
of it was
L.
a cheap shot, is what it was.
Leslie L says glasses, and I don't know what that means.
Like
She just
these
says
glasses? These glasses?
Shelly says, just staple your money to the clouds. I
Right.
love it when Daisy says
It's
that.
true.
The climate change cult is a false religion. They have such a God complex.
They do.
And Deborah Raciti says, go get some drinks in Nashville, ladies. Love you. Thank you so
I
much.
have to get some lip balm because my lips are chapped. Hold on. I'm gonna go get
Okay.
I'll be right back.
It's still a commercial, so there's nothing, nobody's missing anything. So no worries about any of that. Man, I'm going to eat so many of these pumpkins. I'm telling you, with Prosecco, I don't know what it is, but it's just so good with Prosecco. Jamie, thank you. What's that? What?
I can hear it in here.
Jamie says Vivek referred to himself as skinny.
Oh, he's the skinny guy?
He referred to himself that way. Okay, so because we're reading the closed caption, so it's hard to
I
tell.
didn't get it. I didn't see
Like,
that. Well,
yeah.
sorry. Okay, so he
Okay.
referred to himself as a skinny guy.
Yeah, so and that I can see that. I can see him saying that.
Okay.
Okay, so thanks for the clarification. Oh, the glasses on my head are cheaters. That's what they meant by the cheaters. Because I had the glasses on my head, and maybe that's what they meant by cheaters. That's what they said.
Okay.
So yeah, these are readers. Like they are cheaters because this is
All right,
1.75.
is this still, I didn't even look to
Yeah, is
see.
the Tucker thing still on?
Oh my god, let me see.
It did. Okay. What?
No, that's not. That's
No,
not.
you were okay. There we
Hold
go.
on.
So, like, how far can you scroll it?
It was only 46 minutes.
Oh, that's it. So it's over.
Yeah.
Is it over?
It's over. Let's see some of the comments.
Tucker's ad revenue after interviewing Trump. Can you guys see that? There's Tucker's ad revenue after interviewing Trump on X.
Yes.
Oh
I
my
mean, people
gosh.
were delighted.
So
70 plus million views in 30 minutes, you guys.
how many views are we up to? Like, what does it say?
Oh my God.
1.4 million. So there's part 2 or what?
Wait.
There's
okay.
2.3 million,
Wait, so there's 2 parts to it?
I guess.
Yeah, wow. That is a lot.
Yeah.
Let me see. That is a lot of views.
So it was only 45 minutes.
45 minutes. And yeah, what did I just say?
Yeah.
How
Oh
many
yeah.
views?
Right there. 73.3 million.
73.3 million.
Then
in
why does
30
that
minutes.
say 1.4? Oh, because 73.3 million views of Tucker's tweet,
Right.
but 1.4 million total views of the actual interview so far.
Right.
So that's what that means. But those numbers are never 100% accurate until like later.
I mean,
So what's going on?
okay. We're like getting.
I'm sorry, we're distracted. Okay. Sorry. Okay, now they're back.
Tweet has me tweet. Okay.
See your tweets. Rich has me tweeting your commentary for traffic. Oh, awesome.
So yeah. So Valen is.
Okay, so apparently we're tweeting right now. Thanks to producer Valen.
Producer Valen.
Cheers.
So everybody, hi. Cheers to Valen. Producer Valen.
Now they're talking about abortion, which this should be
This
interesting.
should be very interesting.
Because you know,
I wanna see how
that's-
people-
Yikes! How are they going to handle that?
Yeah.
How are they going to?
Well, I mean, I think we know. So there's
Okay, so Nikki's first,
unapologetically pro-life, she said.
not because the GOP tells her to be, but because
Her husband was adopted.
oh, and she had trouble having both of her kids.
Uh-huh.
Having said that, we need to stop demonizing this issue. This is talking about the fact unelected justices didn't need to decide something this personal, because it is personal for every woman and man. Now it's in the hands of the people, and that's great, which is true. When it comes to a federal ban, let's be honest, with the American people saying it will take 60 Senate votes, it will take a majority of the House. So in order to do it, let's find consensus. Can we not all agree that we should ban late-term abortions? Yes.
I feel like we should. You know, you think
Yes.
that would just be an easy thing for us to do.
Well, because Democrats have gone so left on this.
I know. They are just like all the time, all the way up to when the baby's coming out.
Yeah.
Like they just
Can't we
are-
all agree contraception should be available?
Right,
Yes.
right. You think, yeah. I don't get it.
Yes. I think she's being very reasonable on this issue.
It's extremely reasonable.
And she's getting a lot of cheers.
Yeah. It's reasonable.
And now Brett is saying, hold on,
Okay.
Vice President Pence.
And then DeSantis is doing the really weird smiley thing. He's like
now they're asking DeSantis about the 6-week ban.
this. Why is he doing this?
Well, smiling is not his favorite.
It's it's just so weird to me when he goes,
Because he just does not, he doesn't
He
know
goes-
how to be smiley.
is that, I mean, can you imagine like dating him? It's like, when you, seriously,
He
it's just
probably
like,
did. He had, I'm sure he had goofy smiles with Casey.
you think? Okay.
He's saying, look, you got to do what you think is right. And I believe in a culture of life. And I was proud to sign the heartbeat bill, he says. So, oh, and he's saying, when I heard the heartbeat of my oldest daughter in my wife's womb, and I saw sonograms of all 3 of my kids, that's what really clinched the deal for him.
Which is, I mean, I get it.
And he's talking about stories from Florida. He's right. We're better than what the Democrats are selling. That's what
Right.
he's saying.
Well, we're just better than that whole culture.
Yeah.
A culture of mass, just abortion is birth control. We're better than that.
So they're asking, well, would you sign a federal ban? And so what is he saying? He's saying he recognizes different states would do it differently, but he would support the cause of life as governor and as president. So now they're asking Mike Pence. You're shaking your head. And he's saying, what? I'm not new to this cause. After I gave my life to Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior, I opened up the book and I read, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. See, what?
death. Yeah, it's like he's basically going to say that he would.
He's been a champion for life in Congress, a champion for life as governor and as vice president. To be honest with you, he says, Nikki, you're my friend. Consensus is the opposite of leadership.
He's going right after Nikki.
They didn't just send this to the states only. It's not a states only issue. It is a moral issue. And I promise you, as president of the United States, the American people will have a champion for life in the Oval Office. That's what Mike Pence is saying.
I thought that we weren't his concern. You know?
What?
I thought that we weren't his concern. Like, I thought that America wasn't really his concern.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. And maybe
That's right.
Maybe I'm reading
No,
too much into that.
that's
Was
right.
it America that wasn't?
Yeah,
his
because he was
concern?
like, I don't care about any of that.
Right.
that was in the
Was
Tucker
I-
forum.
Was it just?
That's right.
Was it just me, or maybe I'm just overthinking that?
Oh, and now
but
Nikki's like, he called my name, and I'm going to respond to that.
She should. She should respond with the whole. Wasn't that you who said that America is not your concern? I would have. That's when I would jump in and say that. But that's just me. It's probably why I'm not running for president.
She's saying 45 pro-life senators in the Senate in the last 100 years, no Republican we're not going to get the votes. And now he's doing this again.
He's doing the thing. He does the thing with his thumbs.
And he's saying 70% of the American people
Right.
support legislation to ban abortion after a baby is capable of experiencing pain. And Martha is like, everybody take a chill pill. And now they're going to go back to Burgum.
Who has anybody not talked?
I feel like Tim Scott has maybe said 2 words. Chris Christie has not been very talkative,
No.
except for that
not
initial
really.
scrap.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just not talking a lot.
And Doug
And
Burgum.
Asa, has he said a word?
Yes, you were saying something when Asa was talking.
Oh, okay.
He did talk once, and I don't really know exactly what he was talking about. And I ever heard that man actually talk? I don't know if I have. I don't know if I even know what he sounds like. Like, does he sound like
Asa?
Kermit the Frog? Yeah. What does he sound like?
Just
I don't know.
He sounds like he looks,
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, Burgum is saying absolutely no federal abortion ban. We should not do that.
Is
And
he
he's-
holding a Bible?
He's saying it's the 10th Amendment in the Constitution.
Oh, he's holding the Constitution.
He says the states created the federal government, not the other way around. It says there are certain duties allowed to the federal government, delegated to them by the states. The rest are left to the states. He's right.
Okay, so he's holding the Constitution. Okay.
That's actually a good response to Pence. Like, how do you defend that, Mr. Pence? And people applauded that. We can't have Republicans who fight for 50 years for this great cause and return it back to the states, and then the next day they turn around and they say, no, the feds do that. Feds are stepping into people's lives and people's businesses over and over.
I agree with him.
Yep.
I totally agree with
And
him.
where does it stop?
Yeah. Just return it to the states.
But Brett's saying, but you signed a 6-week ban, but that was a state ban. So that's different. It's all in the states. What will work in New York will never work in North Dakota. Oh, look there's Asa.
Oh, look, Asa's talking. Hi, Asa. He reminds me of somebody.
Who?
I don't know. He has a strange upturn to his mouth. Asa, do you see?
Like a little jokery?
Yeah, what's happening there?
You know what I've noticed the older I get is that there's a downturn in
You get it
mine.
really?
Like these 2 lines
I
right
just
here.
noticed everything is a downturn.
Like, see if I
Like
just
every part of my body has
like
a
look if I'm
downturn.
just like at rest, I have these lines.
I don't see that at all.
Yeah,
I don't
and that's
see that.
why like I always
just everything on
everything's
my body,
falling.
everything has a downturn.
Everything droops.
Right. Mm-hmm. This is the thing.
You know?
I know Ace is talking to you guys. He cannot keep my attention for more than 2 seconds. I can't. I'm sorry. There's no way in hell this guy's going to be president. Okay. That's my analysis of Asa. There's nothing that he's contributing to this discussion somebody says he looks like an alien. His eyes are red.
He looks it's a little reptilian. There's a little reptilian.
There's something there with a little upturn in the mouth. That's kind of freaking. I
want
don't want to.
that.
You
I
don't
want the
know. It's like
upturn.
somebody took a knife and slit on each side.
But
and
it's better to go up than down.
no, because then you look like the Joker.
But you at least look happier.
No, something's wrong.
Okay,
Hi,
Tim Scott
Tim.
is back.
Hi, Tim.
And he's saying we cannot let states like California, New York, and Illinois have abortions on demand up until the day of birth. That is immoral. It is unethical. It is wrong. We must have a president of the United States who will advocate and fight for, at the minimum, a 15-week limit.
Well,
I'm 100% pro-life, he says.
I mean, I get that. What we really need is a divorce. That would be fantastic. If we could just divorce these radical lunatics, that would be fantastic. Who's with me? Yes. We get Texas.
Oh, I think we missed a couple more.
So tired of these
sweet.
lunatics.
Jamie. Yes. Okay. We saw Jamie.
Vivek referred to himself as skinny. I got that one. Jamie, thank you.
Jessica Evans. Thank you.
Jessica, thank you. Stacy.
Stacy says must have been all the Biden voters viewing Tucker's show. Christy Baggett. Thank you very much. Tom J. If Tim Scott doesn't call abortion self-black genocide, he can walk off
the
stage now.
I mean, kind of has a point.
And he's very pro-life. I mean, I
Very,
can't imagine
yeah.
him not
Mhm.
saying that.
Right.
Loving Nikki at Vivek and Ron, says Danielle. It's interesting to see like what people's takes are. Okay, now they're talking about
Crime.
Murders
We're talking
being
about
up.
crime.
Homelessness up. And so now they're going to go to Pence again. They're not letting Chris Christie do much of anything.
No.
And Vivek hasn't talked in a long time, actually. Pence is just very aggressive tonight.
He's so pissed off.
like, yeah, he just is
He's
very
unlikable.
Yeah.
He's downright unlikable. And we've met him.
And he's not, I mean, he's
Like,
very
he's-
gentle and mild mannered. And this is just
In
weird.
real life. Yeah. It is weird. It's weird seeing him so like angry.
I've also face smashed him.
He didn't like it.
He did not like it.
He did not like to be, he did not want to be face smashed
You guys, he won't even be in an elevator alone with a woman.
a woman. That's not his wife.
Yeah. So he's very like, you know,
He won't do that.
but I am who I am.
Right.
And I did the thing.
She face smashed him and he did not like it.
Did not like it at all.
Right. Who do you think liked your face smashing the most?
Mitch always did.
Mitch liked,
Mitch
yeah.
was always
Mitch was
great
always
about
a
it.
great sport. He just liked hugs, and
He's just the sweetest.
he was like a
sweetest.
dad. He was like a sweet. I mean,
Yeah.
even though he wasn't that much older than us, like he was just a sweet, just a lovely, lovely guy. And he was normal, which is why he didn't run for president, you guys. He was just a normal dude.
Yeah.
I'm
was
trying to think
always
of who
great.
else was cool.
This is back in the day when we kissed Mitch on the face.
Oh my gosh, she just loved him. He's such a great governor.
Just the
And he's
best.
just a good guy. And I just wish he would have run for
best.
president, because our country would not be in the hole of shit that it's in.
right.
If he were actually, he would have been a great president.
I cried for 3 days when he said
She
he
did
wasn't
cry
running.
she did cry for 3 days.
I ate so many donuts.
I was there. She ate a
God.
lot of donuts, you guys.
I mean, so many.
Right. And then Pence took over, and now Holcomb is governor
Don't
of
even
that
get me
state.
started.
We will not get started on that, because
Yeah.
Indiana, what have you done?
What have you? Oh, Scott Walker. I thought he very much liked
Scott
us.
Walker. We've actually had a couple interviews with Scott Walker.
Yeah.
He would have been a good president too. believe it or
Yeah, he
not.
was my guy. Like back in the
Mhm.
day,
Scott
he was my
Walker.
horse.
You guys remember Scott
You guys
Walker?
remember him?
He was aggressively normal.
Aggressively normal.
Mhm.
I really, really liked him. Yeah. Lots of face smashing. All right. Chris Christie is talking again about the crime. What is he saying? What we need to make sure is that each and every one of these criminals understand is that the law applies to everybody. And when Hunter Biden fills out a fake application for a gun permit and then is facing a 10-year mandatory minimum, which was mandated by legislation sponsored by his father. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. He
And then you have a
sponsored it.
Justice Department that walks away from those charges. We are telling people that the law doesn't apply to everybody.
I am telling you right now
I'm telling
that MFR isn't real.
Now they're asking Vivek, what do you do about guns? And Vivek is saying, do we have the spine to do it? More cops on the streets who are on the streets able to do their jobs without looking over their shoulder for getting sued. We also have a mental health epidemic in this country. He's right.
He's not wrong.
We've closed mental health institutions. We've seen
He's
the spike
not
in
wrong.
violent crime. Do
Right.
we have the spine to bring them back? He says. And I think we should, he said.
I will not just be drugging people up in psychiatric institutions with Zoloft. It's a deeper issue. Oh, damn, he is breaking it down.
Vivek, we see you.
Oh my God, he's so
We
breaking it
see you.
down. I'm kind of loving it.
And he's saying faith, family, patriotism, hard work have all disappeared. What we really
Do you
need is a
think-
tonal reset from the top.
Do you think that this whole thing here is I'm going to throw this out there. People are going to probably shoot me down, but do you think this is like an interview for VP?
They will all tell you no.
I mean, you guys.
But realistically, that's kind of always how it works.
Right. I mean, because Trump isn't there.
Except
right?
that I don't think Vivek wants to be VP. I don't think he would.
I think it. I don't know.
I just don't see
At
it.
this point, I think he may.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? Because he knows that. Listen, in 4 years, or if he goes to jail and he's not able to serve, that's our guy. And if people know that, hell yeah, I'm going to make sure that he's VP.
Do you think Trump would choose him?
I mean, it would be a brilliant choice. It would be, I know that people are like, you know, what's her name from South Dakota? She'd be great. She would be great. But Vivek as VP,
I mean, it's interesting.
honestly, I think that would be a slam dunk at this point, because it would make the Trump people happy, but then it's like you get a whole surge of the millennial / Gen Z voters that would be like, okay.
DeSantis is saying that there's a 50-year crime low in Florida because of how he's managed crime. So they're still talking about crime. And DeSantis is like, I got a record. Just come and look at it. And he's talking about getting rid of left-wing district attorneys, which he's done.
He has done that. Yeah, he has.
So, yeah, when the inmates start running the asylum, that's the problem. He says we had 2 of those district attorneys in Florida elected with Soros funding who said they would not do their job. And he was like, you're gone. They're gone. People cheering hard for that. Oh, I've got some. Oh, people are sending pictures from the vigil.
Oh my God.
Look, there's all our
Are
boys.
those all the boys?
There's all the boys.
Where's I see your boy. He's right
He
there.
looks so sad.
There's your boy. Oh my God.
Oh my
I see him. He does look so
God.
sad.
Oh, God. These are all the boys at the vigil of their coach who died in a car accident yesterday.
He does look, he's right in the middle. He looks so sad.
Oh my God. Oh, Michelle Billiot. Thank you. Here's to you ladies, drinks and whatever you need. Heidi Schaefer, Prosecco or coffee. Carry on, chicas.
Thank you.
Meredith Fleming for Prosecco and fun from Phoenix.
Thank
you.
you.
Guys, thank you so much.
So sweet. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, yeah,
I'm sorry.
it's just so.
I know. But you know what? You know what?
31, you guys. He was a child himself.
He was.
I
I know. He was just a baby, like starting his life. I know.
Somebody said DeSantis is killing it, and Vivek is killing it.
They're both killing it.
Killing so many things right now.
They are. You know who's not killing it? Asa, Ava, whatever his name is. What's his name?
Asa. But Trump calls him Ada, which I don't know why, but that's what the nickname is.
Asa Hutchinson is not killing it.
Not killing it.
Mm-mm.
He's trying, but he's not.
What is he talking about right now? I honestly cannot listen to him.
He's talking about Trump being under indictment, and he's attacking Trump right now. I just don't think this is not a good
tactic.
It's just not going to work.
You are out of there. Quit looking at the camera, dude. You're staring into my soul.
Who used to do that? Who was like the most look at the camera person in the debates? Remember the last time around? And it was always so off-putting.
It wasn't Marco Rubio.
No.
Because he was too busy drinking water.
Who was it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Who was it, you guys? Somebody like totally did that.
I know. Steven, I just fell asleep too. Like he puts me to sleep. He's like a bad book.
Oh God, I can't remember who it was. I cannot remember.
I wonder what they do on break.
They all go and get like water and probably take potty breaks. Yeah.
I actually need some water.
Will you get me water? Can you get me a bottle too?
Cold water.
Yeah. The tall guy, was it Jeb? Was it Jeb Bush that stared right into the camera?
He may. I can see where a Bush guy would do that.
I don't remember that. I mean, that didn't ring true. I'm okay right now. I'm probably gonna have some watermelon soon. Okay. Thank you very much. What are you guys drinking?
Yeah, what are you guys drinking? What are you eating? What are you drinking?
People are saying it was Marco, Cruz, Jeb.
Oh, sorry.
I just don't remember it being Jeb. Like that's not sticking out to me, but did Marco Rubio do it?
Marco Rubio was a water drinker.
The amount that I'm so happy these are out right now.
You guys, all the fall stuff is out in stores. Can you believe that?
Clothes?
Fall clothes are already out in stores, like sweatshirts, everything. Fall clothes, fall everything. Like Christmas stuff is in Hobby Lobby.
Mm-mm.
Yes. Mhm.
And you probably bought some.
I was very excited about it. I was so excited. I was with my daughter. She wanted to go get something at Hobby Lobby, like, I don't know, a week ago. And we went in there and all the fall stuff is there. There was actually like a whole section of Christmas stuff. And I was like, oh. And my daughter was like, no, mommy, no. And I said, okay, fine. But it's really cute. I can see it. It's really cute. They're speaking to me. And that's the thing. Somebody said Christmas stuff never leaves Hobby Lobby. Okay, well, maybe. But
okay, well, maybe that's the case.
why would it never leave Hobby Lobby? You think that it would be like seasonal?
Janet Moore, thank you so much. She says cheers.
Cheers.
Bradley McKay says,
Yes,
Aisha
Bradley.
reminds me of Fire Marshal Bill.
Yes,
Let me tell you something. Yes.
that's who it is.
Rachel Grupp says Asa equals President Snow from Hunger Games. Nikki equals plastic. Chris equals
Weeble
Wobble,
wobble.
and we should be able to downvote live and kick these jokers off stage.
That actually would be really
My
kind
God,
cool.
can you imagine?
If it was like a live thing, that would be kind of.
Deborah Raciti says DeSantis is killing it, in my opinion. Nice.
I mean, he's doing great. He's doing great. He and Vivek are probably the two that are doing the best.
I can't wait to see the Drudge poll. You know how remember Drudge used to always do the post-debate
Right.
polls?
God, Drudge. I totally
Mhm.
forgot about Drudge. Because
Well,
somebody
I don't
else,
even look at it anymore.
I know, because somebody bought it. I feel like a liberal bought it.
I mean, it seems like it changed so much
Uh-huh.
after he, yeah,
Mhm.
it's a completely different.
Remember,
kind of
Drudge
thing now.
Report became Drudge Report because of the Monica Lewinsky thing.
Yeah, he broke that. He broke that story.
that scandal. Yeah,
I mean, that was a
he and
big
his,
ass story.
his silly little hat. Remember?
Yes,
Yeah.
it always reminded me like there's something about it that reminded me of the man with the yellow hat in Curious George. Even though it's a different shape.
Yep.
But there was something about it that always made me think of Curious George.
Yep. Somebody's asking us what kind of prosecco we're drinking.
It was her
It's
favorite.
La Marca. That's all it is.
La
It's
Marca.
That's all. Yeah. There's certain. I just don't like all kinds of prosecco. I'm very particular. I don't
particular.
drink wine. I don't drink wine at all. And I'm not really
This is the one drink that we generally agree on.
it is basically the only drink that we agree on. And so we
But
can
we
drink
agree.
this together and we don't
Yeah.
have to worry about buying a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Cause I'm more of if I'm going to drink, I'll drink like not like a bunch of hard liquor, but I'll have like vodka. And she's more of like a wine girl.
Or a gin and tonic girl.
Yeah.
Love me
She's
some
kind
gin
of
and
like,
tonic.
she's fancy.
I don't know about
And I
that.
don't do wine at all. No, I get migraines. I cannot have sulfites. I'm not into that. But this, for some reason, this doesn't give me. I don't know why. It says sparkling wine, but this doesn't give me the headaches. I don't know why. I don't know why. It just doesn't. So yeah.
Did we get everybody?
Did we
Yes,
get
I think
everything?
we did. Oh no, we didn't. Tessie B. Wouldn't it be great if we could vote off one candidate after each commercial?
That would be
Oh my
fantastic.
God, that would be so great.
That would be amazing. Yes.
That would be so great.
It would be awesome.
So I didn't think that they were even going to have this many commercials, but they are commercializing.
Yeah, we didn't think they're going to have any commercials at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a little different.
Yeah. I'm surprised by
And
it
it's
too.
2 hours, right?
Yeah. They want to make as much money as possible, which is why they're not allowing any of us to replay any of these clips tomorrow. And they can suck it.
So
I mean,
stupid.
Fox can suck it. God, I'm so angry at
It's
them.
so dumb.
Yeah,
how
the way they're doing this. Yeah.
It's just, I'm so mad about it.
We all are. Everybody. Anybody who's in alternate media or does any podcasting or broadcasting or radio or anything. I mean, we're all livid about it. It's
I wonder
ridiculous.
how that works with like the other big like a CNN, for example. Are they just going to be like, we're just not going to show any?
They
of
won't
it?
show any of it.
Really?
They're not allowed to. They
or
can't.
do they somehow do like licensing? Whatever?
No, because in the mandate it said if you are not Fox affiliated, you cannot broadcast. That's what it said. The stuff that our Radio America team sent to us, it said specifically if you are not Fox related, you cannot broadcast any of this. So I would imagine only the people who are like on the radio on Fox, or if you're a Fox affiliate in some manner or capacity, you can't replay anything.
It's just so dumb.
Except for as specified as what they told us, which is like in 3-minute clips in a show.
Right, in a whole show.
So like maybe CNN will play like a 30-second clip or a 30-second clip or a 30-second clip within a whole hour show. They may be able to, and so they could probably get away with it that way.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
So
But-
now they've just asked everybody raise your hand if you will vote for Trump if he's the eventual nominee. And it was a very, like, some people just barely did this. And now they're asking Christie, okay, you guys all signed this pledge. What the hell?
Vivek raised his hand first.
Yeah, he was all like,
He's like, I'll do it.
but there were some that was just, they were like,
Yeah. What did Pence do? And did anybody see?
I mean, I don't, they went straight to Christie. And so now Christie is basically saying, if he gets convicted and he's this, how are you? He's saying people are booing him. It doesn't change the truth. Booing doesn't change the truth. And they said, Vivek, you raised your hand. And Vivek is saying,
I volunteer as tribute.
He says, President Trump, I believe, was the best president of the 21st century. It is a fact. Chris Christie, honest to God, your claim Donald Trump is motivated by vengeance and grievance would be a lot more credible if your entire campaign were not based on vengeance against and grievance against one man.
I mean, it's a great point. It's a great freaking point.
Oh, man.
God, he is doing fantastic.
He really
tonight.
is. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
He's just a smart dude.
They are cheering him big time. They are cheering him. And now Chris Christie's going back.
And you know who's watching this whole thing?
Trump.
Donald Trump. Yeah. Uh-huh.
So Christie's saying, you make me laugh. You sit here and you sit here in an answer booing. There's booing. What's he going to say? Oh, now they're yelling at the audience. So Brett says, the more time we spend doing this, the less time they can spend talking about issues you want to talk about. So shut up, basically, to the audience.
I can't believe they're having to moderate the audience.
Yeah. So now Christie's saying, you want to stand up for the rule of law and law and order. And the fact is, it can't be selective. In your book, you had much different things to say about Donald Trump than you're saying here tonight. And Vivek's like, that's not true. That's not true. And Chris Christie's like, I read it. They're screaming at each other basically right now.
Chris Christie's trying to do what he did to Marco Rubio.
And Vivek's not going
to Vivek.
They are totally
and
different.
They're very different. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
Everything just went black.
I was a U.S. attorney.
People do not like him. They are booing him like crazy.
I mean, it's like, dude, we do not want to go to the prom with you. Just stop it. Like, why is he doing this?
I mean, because he feels like he's the only one that is attacking Trump full on. He feels like that's his role for whatever reason.
That Asa,
but he's
there too.
But he's so, Now Martha's like, we're going to get everybody's take on this issue, but I have another question. President Trump's former vice president is on the stage tonight. He has faced hecklers on the campaign trail over actions of January 6th. So on that day, the VP moved forward with certification of the election. And so Tim Scott is being asked, do you believe Mike Pence did the right thing? And Tim Scott is saying, absolutely, he did the right thing. Number one. Number two, cheers and applause. We should be asking ourselves a bigger question about the weaponization of the Department of Justice. And when I'm president, the first thing I'll do is fire Merrick Garland.
That'd be a great start. Yeah.
And then he'll fire Christopher Wray, because we need Lady Justice to wear a blindfold. Without that, no one has confidence in the justice system. That's right.
Yeah.
It's true.
I mean,
and now
good for him. He's talking about the weaponization of the DOJ.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Domestic terrorist parents. Somebody
That
just tried,
sounded like it was our
somebody's
door.
trying to get in our door.
We're okay.
Yeah.
False alarm. We're like in an apartment building, so
Right.
there's lots of, some noises. It's the most confusing building that we've
It
ever been
is
in
a
our
very
lives.
strange building. Yeah.
Charlie Kirk and others are showing the debate and talking about it. How are they doing that? Did they pay or like how did they do that?
I need to.
How? Because we're not allowed to do that.
We gotta say something about that.
What do you mean? To who?
I'm writing our people about that.
Oh. Carrie Lake, somebody's saying Carrie Lake would be the best VP. Absolutely not. I think that would be the most horrible mistake Trump could make ever. If he chooses someone like Carrie Lake, Marjorie Taylor Greene, people like that, Laura Loomer, God knows. I mean, if he chose somebody that is essentially the woman version of himself, that is a terrible, terrible idea. He needs somebody that is going to temper him out, like a Vivek. Like that would probably be the
You
smartest
need to
thing he
treat
could do.
the vice presidency and the presidency kind of like a good marriage.
Yeah.
You
I
know?
mean, Carrie Lake is already,
need-
God, I mean, if Trump already doesn't turn off so many
Right.
people, you don't want more Trump on an already very Trumpy ticket. You
need like yin and yang. It's like,
yeah.
It's somebody who is not just like you. You need somebody that compliments you.
Right. But who isn't like a version of you.
Right. I think the first time he chose Pence because he thought that would be a good compliment, ended up not being probably the best choice for him. I think he could probably do better the next time with, I don't know, somebody younger. Female would be fine. But
like Kristi Noem is
Kristi Noem would be great.
Solid.
She's yes. And she's
level.
She would attract, younger women. It's like the suburban women who are on the fence. I don't know who they are, but if there are women on the fence, she would be attractive to them. I'm sure. Yeah. I know people are like, Carrie Lake we've interviewed Carrie Lake. She's fantastic, but she's kind of a bulldog. I think that he may want to, I think Kristi Noem may even be a better choice.
Yeah.
I think Vivek would be a great choice I think he'd be probably the best choice at this point, especially seeing tonight, if Vivek was willing to be VP.
Yeah, that we just don't know.
He'd be the best choice.
We do not know. They said some people saying DeSantis is getting fired up and that his ears look especially big tonight.
Really?
That's what somebody said.
Really?
That DeSantis is
like kind of like Mad today. Magazine, the Mad
Magazine.
Magazine.
That he's got a little bit of Dumbo happening.
Yeah.
All up in there. Asa's talking a lot and I am uninterested.
I just can't. I'm not listening to him.
I just don't really.
I don't know why they're wasting our time with him.
Here comes Christy.
He's come barreling through.
He says, "Can I get in on this?" And Martha's like, "You have been in on it." And now Christie is saying Mike Pence stood for the Constitution and he deserves not grudging credit. He deserves our thanks as Americans for putting his oath of office and the Constitution of the United States before personal, political, and unfair pressure. The argument that we need to have in this party.
I thought we were like debating here. Is this like a pat on the back session? Is that what we're doing? Like seriously, he's like, this is a waste of my time. I'm serious. I know he wants to. Is it like a butt kissing session? Is that what we're doing? They should be answering
right now. You know what they're doing? They're forming an alliance.
That's what they're doing. It's like the freaking Hunger Games.
So
like
they're all going to go after DeSantis and Vivek and then stand with each other.
It's so dumb.
Try it.
I just like talk about policy. What are you going to do if you're president? And it's like they're not. Chris Christie is there just to talk smack about Trump.
Yeah.
GTFO. Go. Like just go get your takeout and go home. I'm so sick of seeing him. It's like you're there for one reason only, and that is just go. We know why you're here. He's just a loser. He's a bad loser at this point. He's a sore loser.
Apparently, he's polling very well in New Hampshire.
How?
I don't know. That's just what I hear. I'm just pointing that out.
Is that it? Really? He's polling really well in New
that's
Hampshire, you
say.
guys. He's polling really well there.
That's what they say that. So I don't know.
Right.
Burgum is back. also saying Mike Pence did the right thing on January 6th.
Okay, well, I don't care.
This was 2 years ago. Can
What
we move?
I know.
the
Why
frick
are we
on?
talking about that tonight? Aren't we? Shouldn't we be talking about other things? I don't know if anybody's noticed, but there's a lot of stuff going on in the country. Have we talked about Ukraine yet and
I
how
don't think they have.
we're paying for their pensions? Because I'd like to hear some about that, and maybe not so much about how Mike Pence is awesome. Can we?
Oh, now Mike Pence is
okay.
like, can I get involved in the answer about me on January 6th?
And how I'm awesome. What is this? What's happening?
This is bizarre.
Oh my God.
Oh, and Vivek is asking Mike Pence, are you going to pardon him? I'm the only dude on stage who's saying, I'll pardon Donald Trump. Are you going to? And Mike Pence is like, step off.
It's really disconcerting that they're wearing the exact
They
same.
literally are twins.
They're
right now.
They're like,
are wearing
you remember
the exact
that
same
the
thing.
movie with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger? That's who that is right now. It's the movie twins right now on the screen. So weird.
Oh my gosh. Somebody's texting me. It's not about looking back.
It's not about looking back, but let's keep talking about Trump and how awful he was on January. But it's not about looking back.
David Kim, thank you very much.
Thank you, David
To get the
Kim.
conservative thumb to stop talking, please.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my gosh. And Ellie, this live with you two is everything. And Dermawand or New Face, or just come see us for those lines.
He's doing it.
Dermawand or New Face.
Oh, I was talking about just because we're wrinkly. She's telling us what to do for our wrinkles.
Dermawand or New Face. I'm making a note.
Thank you, Ellie Glenn. Dermawand and New Face. He's talking about how awesome he is.
He has no prayer of being president. This needs to stop. God, I wonder how this is all going to shake out numbers wise. Because for the next debate, the next one is September 27th, you guys, and they're steeper requirements for that one.
What do you have to do for that one?
You have to poll higher, I think, and then maybe like get more donors than you had before, but I don't remember the number.
Okay.
But I know you have to poll higher. And so I would think that some of these people are not going to climb.
I hope that they don't.
There's no way.
Because
there's no way Asa is going to climb in the polls after this. There's no way.
Burgum.
Maybe he will. I don't know. I mean, I suppose it's possible.
I don't think so.
He's screaming now. Pence is screaming that he had no right to overturn the election. And Kamala Harris will have no right to overturn the election. Are people cheering? Yeah, they cheered.
Are people cheering, you guys?
They cheered. It said cheers and applause. Okay, now they're talking about Ukraine and the money that we've spent. $77 billion.
Okay.
And they're asking for $24 billion more.
Oh my God. This is where my blood pressure goes up.
I know.
Are people booing that? I hope people are booing that. I hope people are.
Wait, Vivek is raising his hand for what?
Why is Vivek raising his hand, you guys? Why? Oh, because no for Ukraine?
Oh, for no more money for that?
Good.
Okay.
No more money. Is he the only one?
He's the only one.
He's the only one.
He's the only one.
Wow.
And DeSantis is saying some things.
Most of Brett and Martha's, hold on. Somebody said something to us. Somebody wrote something to us. Brett and Martha's questions are coming from a left-leaning perspective. I don't know about that.
I don't know. They're left-leaning.
I mean, at least they're at, I got to tell you, if this were on CNN or MSNBC, they wouldn't even ask half these questions.
Yeah.
It's like they wouldn't even talk about crime. They wouldn't even mention crime. Like that wouldn't be, and then they wouldn't talk about this. They would be like, of course we're going to give money to Ukraine. Are you kidding me? Like, we will pay for Ukraine as long as it takes. That's what they would be.
If Nikki gets in on this, she'll be, because she's very hawkish about this war, and she will be like, they have to win. We have to help them win. This is the only way. And she's super pro
war.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just don't want our troops fighting this war. How do we just avoid that? What's the way?
I'm sick of our country going to crap and paying for other people's wars.
I know. Christie's explaining why he went to Ukraine. He's like, I wanted to see for myself what Putin's army is doing. And he says, let me tell you, I want to look around this arena tonight and imagine that every one of these seats was filled. And if every one of them was filled, there would still be 2,500 more kids outside to make over 20,000 who have been abducted, stolen, ripped from their mothers and fathers and brought back to Russia to be programmed to fight their own families. They've gouged out people's eyes, cut off their ears, and shot people in the back of the head, men, and then gone into those homes and raped the daughters and the wives who were left as widows and orphans. That's the Vladimir Putin that Donald Trump called brilliant.
Oh my God.
Yikes. If we don't stand up against this type of autocratic killing, we'll be next.
Well, I got to tell you, if we give all of our money to Ukraine, we won't be able to fight back against these people anyway. So if they're coming for us next, we might as well kiss our asses goodbye because we've given all of our money to them. Have y'all seen our military lately? I mean, seriously, it's not like honestly, our money is, we're broke. First of all, we're completely broke. And then we just keep shelling out money like it's, we're drunk girls on spring break with daddy's credit cards. This is what we're doing. And they just keep thinking that they can keep getting it from us. It's like, well, we're endless supplies of cash for these people, like Chris Christie. It's like he doesn't get it.
There's a lot of fighting happening on stage.
Because they just want it to continue.
Pence and Vivek are going at it. You know what? Mike Pence has very small hands.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Look at his fingers.
It's like those little tiny hands that those tiny hands that you put in the sleeves.
They're very small.
They're very tiny.
Remember how they used to say that about Trump and he would get all like mad about his tiny hands and he didn't have tiny hands?
Yes.
And I don't even know where that came from.
Yeah.
But like Mike Pence legit has tiny hands.
He is very
Actually,
small.
Vivek's hands are very small too.
Well, he's a compact.
He's very,
he's
very
a
compact
man. Yeah.
He is very
I
compact.
don't think his hands are that small. He's got like
Vivek's?
No, in comparison to his body, I don't think he's just a compact individual.
Martha looks like she's ready to jump out of her chair.
Well, she's just she's so pissed because she's a mom and she's like, these kids are driving me crazy. I could never do what they're doing right now.
Oh my God.
The lack
There's no way
of it's like hurting children. And it's like being in one of those bouncy house places with kids and trying to hurt them all. This is what's happening right now. And as a mother, that would drive me completely insane. You can't hurt them all. And you got Chris Christie. He's had too much sugar. He's like hopped up on, I don't even know. He's done like some sort of Jello shooters or something. That guy is freaking out. Nobody likes him.
They just gave Mike Pence a dressing down. They were like, you need to listen to when the buzzer goes off. And when it goes off, that means you are to stop talking. They totally yelled at him.
Well, why do they keep starting with him?
Well, I don't know.
Why do they keep starting with Mike Pence? It's ridiculous. Wait, I need to show. What is this? What's happening? Can we set up these debates like Survivor? Yes. I'd like to vote off. You know what would be great? If we can actually drop them on some, you know what we should do? Put them in like normal people settings. Like make all these politicians live in a normal person setting, like in a blue collar setting. Make them live like that for like a month and see who lasts. See who lasts for a month in a blue collar setting. I'd like to see that happen because none of these people have lived in the real world. I mean, think about it. How long these people have been living like the cush life and see how long they would last. Honest to God, I bet Vivek would probably do the best because he's the only one up there, I think, who works in the private. No, is he the only one that works in the private sector? That Doug Burgum, he'd do all right.
Yeah.
Doug Burgum would fare pretty well. He and Vivek would probably be the only two standing at the end because they're like private sector dudes. They've actually lived that life. Like everybody else would be like, I can't deal and I need taxpayer money. I need everything else to supply me with all the things. Because, I mean, these people, they're lifetime politicians.
Yeah.
That's what they've done.
Tessie B, thank you so much, because she's the one that said, did we read that already? Wouldn't it be great if we could vote off one candidate
Yes.
each commercial? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Paul S, thank you. Jamie Hill, have you all tried Cupcake brand?
I have before.
Cupcake brand what?
Prosecco.
Oh, Prosecco. No, I don't think I have.
I have.
Stacy Grimm, Pence and Christie, lying bags of dick. Tom J. Vivek will be over 20% tomorrow. We all knew it. And Ben and the Daily Wire will look silly for their recent takes. I haven't heard what their recent takes are.
What did they say, that he wasn't going to be over? They don't like him?
Damn.
Why don't people like him? I don't understand why they're so down on Vivek. Why? He's a smart guy. I don't
know.
Uh-oh, something happened.
Vivek and Nikki are fighting. She's mad.
You're choosing a murder over an American country? Wait, I missed what's happening. What's happening? Oh, dang.
Oh, they're throwing down their
and he's trying to be respectful, but he's like, "B, please." He's like,
you want to defund Israel and give Ukraine. There's cheering and applause, but I don't know for whom.
Who's cheering for whom, you guys? Because we can't hear the cheers because we have it turned down. It's closed caption because we don't want to get sued.
There is so much screaming and yelling.
She's saying you don't have policy experience and it shows. She said that to him.
And people are cheering that. Our relationship with Israel will never be stronger at the end of my first term, but it's not a client relationship. It's a friendship. And you know what friends do? Friends help each other stand on their own 2 feet. So I will lead Abraham's Accord 2.0 and partner with Israel to make sure Iran is never nuclear armed. And I love Israel. Been there more in the last 10 years than most people on this stage. I love their border policies and their tough on crime policies. I love that they have a national identity and an Iron Dome to protect their homeland. So yes, I want to learn from the friends we're supporting. And what puzzles me is I want to learn from those and apply them to protect the homeland.
What was wrong with that statement? There's absolutely nothing wrong with that statement.
Nothing. But she was mad.
I mean,
she is mad. Did you see that look that she just gave?
Oh, she was on fire.
And now DeSantis is mad. He's screaming about our border.
Well, I mean, he's right. He's right about that. And it's true. They're giving so much of our money away to other countries. And now she's like,
we can give money to everybody. We can do both.
But we can't.
We don't have
any money. We are out of money. Like, we're out of it. When they start telling us that we're not going to have Social Security, like soon, you guys, it's what?
Less than 10 years.
2030. We're not going to have Social Security. Y'all know what year it is, right? I mean, are we on the same page? Like 2030, we're not going to have Social Security. And they're telling us this. And it's like, y'all can do without that, right? I've been paying into Social Security since I was 13 years old. I better get my damn Social Security or there's going to be hands thrown. There's going to be hands thrown and word combinations you've never heard. And I'm not going to be the only one. So this is the thing. And then they're like, well, we got plenty of money to give to all these countries who are warring with each other. No.
Steve Merkel says, great job tonight. So much better than the debate and Fox. And there's money for the lacrosse families or prayers for the lacrosse families.
So
nice. Thank you. Michael Chapman, have you gals noticed?
Oh, we already talked.
Brett and Martha's
the
questions
left
are coming.
We
okay.
got that one.
And then Jenkins 73, thank you so much.
You
Very
guys.
generous.
So sweet, you guys.
Deborah
Survivor.
Rasidi. Can we set up these debates like Survivor?
Got that one. Leslie, Hunger Games, Natural Environment. Wouldn't that be great? Just to see who survives.
And Jonathan Richard, thank you so much. You guys.
You guys are awesome.
Doug's
talking again. Doug. It's Doug.
He's talking about anti-ship missiles on Taiwan.
What?
Oh my God.
He looks like he kind of reminds me of your dog Maisie, who has an emotionless you know what I mean? Like
my dog doesn't have emotion.
She doesn't have emotion, you guys. Like I love her.
She means to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure he's a super nice guy, but she doesn't show any emotion in her face. You see how Doug has no emotion in his face right now?
He is kind of expressionless.
There's no emotion there. Is he sad? Is he happy? Is he excited? Is he about to win the lottery? I don't know. Because there's nothing there. I can't tell. I don't know.
For example,
You want to see the face? Can you? There's nothing. If you look
like
at your,
even though she's the happiest she's ever been in this picture because
There's-
she's like got her tennis ball.
right, her eyes are
They
they're emotionless.
blank.
They're blank. You look at her eyes and you're like, I can't tell that you're happy at all. Because
Where my dog Ella is so, her eyes are like so
Right.
full of love. And then it's just like
you can
drip
exactly,
love.
exactly,
Totally different.
I know she kind of looks like, she does look like Astrid, doesn't she? Maisie looks like
Yeah,
Astrid. She
they do
does.
look a
They're
lot
like
alike.
kind of like twins from another mother. They're
Yeah,
twins.
for real.
Mhm. Yeah. And see, like, and then Coda, my dog Coda, he has human eyes. It freaks me out. Sometimes I look at his eyes and I'm like, is there a person in there? Because you're freaking me out, man. It gets weird.
I'm trying to find Ella and her soulful eyes. but I
So
can't find
weird.
them.
Uh-oh, Tim's talking.
Oh, Tim. Hi. Hi, Tim.
Yeah, think of the people. You guys, especially now that COVID is coming back and they're going to be asking us to do all these mask mandates again and all these restrictions and regulations and all this, all these hoops that I will not comply, right? But think about all the people that 5 million illegals that have crossed our border since Joe Biden has taken office. Have they thought about those people like that have crossed? Have those people come over with COVID? Like what's
Oh, the diseases that are going to come over are going to be out of this world.
right? I mean, like those have any of that? Like, do you think maybe like 1 or 2 of them have had like a disease, or maybe 4? Like maybe, like have they vetted those people for the diseases? I know Lori's saying 8 million. I underestimated. I just brought that number
But I mean,
down.
you know, it's like I hear everybody saying don't comply, and I'm totally down. But what happens when, you know, I just made flight arrangements to go see my family in Tucson for Thanksgiving. So like, if there are airlines that are mandating it, how do I not comply? What is the method in which I don't comply?
You wear one of those masks that's like mesh.
Well, I tried to do that, and I got in trouble on a flight for doing that once. And I fought with them. I was like, this is like an actual NFL coaches approved mask because it looks mesh, but it also has like this other layer that actually covers things. And I got in trouble, and they were like, you need to wear this paper one. And I'm like, that is going to work so much better.
And Kim said, you drive
To Tucson? I'm not even taking that many days in Tucson that it would take to drive.
If you have to drive from Indiana, that is kind of
I mean, that's just not possible.
Kind of a long drive.
That's not going to work. That just
very, very long.
You guys, I drove to Nashville and thought I was going to die.
Yeah, she doesn't drive, you guys. It's
that
like,
was so far.
And it's weird having her drive me. That is a weird thing. It's uncomfortable for me to be driven by her.
That's Ron says the same thing. He never lets me drive.
It's just the weirdest thing. I usually drive us everywhere because she's like, I need to be driven.
I just don't like driving. And
Yeah,
I
she's
can't.
not.
I could not, like 4.5 hours is the max.
Yeah.
Because 3 hours in, I was like, man, I'm going to have to stop. I'm so tired because I just get bored, you know? I get bored and it's just like so easy to fall asleep.
Yeah. I can do like maybe by myself, I could do 8 or 9.
God, that's a lot.
I could do 8 or 9 by myself. But I'm getting older. Like I could do a lot more when I was younger, but 8 or 9 by myself. Now my husband and I we do Indiana to Texas. It's a 15-hour drive. Together, it's easy to do it together, the 15-hour drive. That was easy because we just like switch off and he did most of it. I mean, because
so you were just like the middle break.
I did the middle break for him.
Yeah.
I'd give him like a 4 or 5 hour reprieve in between and then he'd just nap and then he'd get up and do the rest of it. Yeah. But I mean, this is the thing, Susan, like you could 24 in your 20s, like when you're in your 20s and 30s, you could just do those long road trips. It was so much easier. But the older you get, you're like, I don't want to, you know? Yeah. So flying is going to be an issue if they start giving us all these mandates. They better not. I just hope there's going to be some sort of revolt where people are like, hell no. And then people will start driving more if they can do the distance, they'll just drive more and they just won't buy plane tickets, you know? And people will start creating change with their spending habits and creating change on some of this stuff by speaking out and not complying, you know, not going to restaurants, not doing the things that they did before because they're like, if you're going to make me wear a mask or sit here with a mask on while I walk in and I sit down at my table and then I take the mask, like, that's ridiculous.
So stupid.
That was the dumbest shit. I remember when we went through that before. Do you guys remember having to do that?
Things that we had to do.
I mean, it's
and
just
then remember
like,
the circles that they would draw for kids on playgrounds?
and I would just laugh at it. I
Oh
mean,
my
we'd be in a
God.
restaurant. I'd be like, "What are you? I'd be like, this is so stupid that I am wearing I'm wearing a mask to the table and then taking it off. Oh my God, I'd be flipping it around going, this is the dumbest.
So
I
dumb.
refuse to wear a mask. I refuse. It's just the dumbest. And then if they ask us with the vaccine bay, no.
Yeah, they can suck it with all
No.
that.
And if they start having schools do that stuff again, if they do it with colleges,
No. And there are colleges. There was one in Georgia. I just saw a headline. I don't remember. It was a smaller college in Georgia that has already said they're going to start mask mandates immediately.
ridiculous.
It's so dumb.
Just ridiculous.
I mean,
it's like they just aren't paying attention.
And they didn't learn anything. We
No.
already know that did not help.
I know. It's like it's like they get their news and information from a completely different place on a different planet than we do. It's crazy. We're talking about immigration now. Fentanyl.
Pence has gotten a lot of talk time, it seems like.
It's kind of bothering me, like more so, I think, than everybody else.
Yeah, I think it may be more
which
so.
is weird. I was not expecting
I know.
that.
Well, and if they yelled at him for being aggressive, he probably expected not to get a lot of talk time. So he is forcing himself into the conversations and being really aggressive about it. But also he's mad, and I don't know. If
What
this
was
is
he
gonna play
polling
well.
at before we went into this? Does anybody know?
I feel like it was in the
Like 3 or 4%?
yeah, something around there. Martha is now asking what a related issue. Oh, about the border. 7 million migrants have crossed the border.
7.
7 million
Seven-
during this administration.
Oh my-
7 million.
Oh my God.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
So they're asking Christy, how would you handle the 7 million that are here? And he
There's-
says, okay, first you got to stop any more from coming, right?
There's probably 5 million in Texas. Honest to God.
And then he says we have to enforce the law. We have to have law and order. We got to enforce the laws on the books. This is true. What that means is to make sure that people who come here illegally are not rewarded. That's right. Oh my God. Did we say to everybody that
No.
the choice about the menu?
No, you didn't tell everybody this.
You guys.
This is nuts.
So remember in that area in New York City or New York where they like took a bunch of kids' soccer fields and they built migrant shelters. You guys remember this? For all the migrants that got bussed up. They are giving those migrants, okay, cards every day where they get to choose their menu for the day. They get choices of what they want for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on our dime. So never mind the fact that we have homeless people who don't know where they're going to get their next meal.
Right.
Vets included.
Yeah.
They don't know where they're going to get their next meal. We are freaking giving these migrants choices, menu options. I read that and I could not believe what I was reading. I was so mad that this is happening.
Yeah.
And this is what they're doing.
Yeah. I mean,
Oh
and then
my
and then
God.
what kills me too is that like there are kids, like say there are kids that go to your grandkids' schools that will go to school, right? And if they don't have money to pay for lunch,
Yeah.
because you have to pay for lunch. If they don't have money to pay for lunch, they get a peanut butter sandwich.
And not jelly.
just peanut butter. They just get peanut butter. These kids at school, okay? And it's embarrassing to get that as a kid. If you're a kid, because listen, I've forgotten my kid's lunch money before. I mean, mothers do that every once in a while. I'll say, like, I think that's happened to my kid where she's like, been like, Mom, you haven't refilled my lunch thing. I had to eat a peanut butter sandwich today. And I'm like, oh, geez, I'm so sorry. I mean, we've done that. We've done that at least once. And I mean, and it's like, okay, whatever. But there are kids who have to have that a lot, have to have that peanut butter. And I think to myself, okay, so these kids who are, probably in not the best environments have to have a peanut butter sandwich. And yet the illegals are getting a choice of food. They're getting a choice of meals. Tell me
And
where
they haven't run out of a lunch account. They have no money.
right. They have no money.
Their first
Right.
act in this country was to break
the law.
And now we're
Yeah.
like, what can we offer you? What would you like for dessert today?
I'm just
Oh my God.
it's unreal. So I'm personally, as a taxpayer, I'd rather my money go towards, like a kid who needs an extra meal, like a hot meal or whatever, or a senior citizen that needs a hot meal, or I don't know, a veteran, something like that. But somebody who is a US citizen, preferably. I would prefer that. And then also, my daughter, sometimes if I forget her lunch money.
Jo Lynn Heron, thank you. She says, I've been following y'all since before the book. Love you.
My gosh.
And feel like we're friends. I want to support you in this. Dana Spain says, can we please just play a drinking game and stop the death by 1,000 paper cuts?
So true. Oh my God.
Elizabeth Boyer said, I have to go to bed. Enjoy the rest of the debate. Wish I could stay up, but I'll catch the rest of this tomorrow.
Oh my gosh. Is it like what time is it?
It's 10:30 for me.
Okay,
Like,
it's 9:30 my time. Is it 9? Yeah, it's 9:30 my time. Okay.
So you guys, she wrote to our Radio America team earlier to say, hey, people are saying that Charlie Kirk is showing the debate and tweeting about it. How's he able to do that? And they so they sent back a picture of themselves together and they're like, he's got big balls.
He's got really giant balls. Big balls. That's our team, you guys. We love our team. Oh my God,
so
dying.
great.
They all like this because they know us. They know who we are as people.
Oh my gosh. I wonder if my husband is still even up.
Like what? Seriously though, that's crazy. He's gonna get in trouble.
Charlie Kirk?
Yeah.
I don't know how he's doing this, you guys. I mean, if
that's actually true, if he's doing that, that's not okay. He's not supposed to be doing that.
I don't.
Unless he's like, special in some way. Rumble's showing it also? Well, I think Rumble is okay to show it. Wait, Crowder's doing it too?
What? How are they doing this? How? And Benny Johnson
is playing it too. I don't understand.
Graham Allen? Maybe they just didn't read the rules.
How?
Newsmax is showing clips of it? I don't understand how they're all doing that.
Timcast is also. There are dozens doing it. They all want to get sued.
Wow.
Many on Blaze. Everybody's like, sue me.
And see, we just don't have that kind of money.
We don't have the kind of money to do it, you guys. I'm sorry. We don't. We don't have the kind of capital that those guys do.
I mean,
we're just two moms.
Yeah.
They would ruin us.
They identified as a Fox affiliate. So that's really interesting. Like, I wonder if Fox chose certain people and said, you're allowed. Like, maybe they got like express permission.
I don't think they do that with the Blaze. Why would they do that with the Blaze?
Well, that's
the
true.
Blaze is like that's like Breitbart or the Blaze.
Yeah,
that just
that's
seems
competition.
it is competition. It's alternative news competition. That seems so odd to me. It doesn't make any sense, you guys.
Now on Rumble, if you guys are watching on Rumble, I'm assuming you're watching it on the Fox Rumble channel, right?
Yeah.
Like that, and that would make sense. But like if you're watching it on Crowder's show or if you're watching it on someone else's show, that's not supposed to be allowed. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's so weird.
I don't know how they're doing that.
They're all doing it anyway.
So now they're talking about education. They just came back from commercial and they're asking DeSantis about education. He's talking about it needs to be education and not indoctrination, which, yeah. And he's talking about how in Florida, they had schools open during COVID. And he's right about that. Florida was like the land of the free. And it was totally wrong of the schools to shut down. If they do that again, oh my God.
Where else it was free is in Texas.
Yeah.
I mean, it was okay in Indiana. We had it okay there. But then when we moved here, it was like everything was great here. So we were pretty good.
He's talking about how they eliminated critical race theory in K through 12 in Florida and like all the LGBTQ BS ideology. He's talking about teaching civics and the Constitution,
which
Bill
would
of
be
Rights.
Fantastic. You guys heard all that stuff from Vivek. He was talking about teaching civics and like all that. I don't think that's come up in the debate
voting
yet.
age
The voting
stuff?
age stuff, because somebody was, complaining about that on Twitter, on X yesterday, about how, oh my gosh, I'm 24 and he wants to take my voting age. He wants to take voting rights away from me because he wants people to not be able to vote until they're 25. And it was kind of taken out of context because he was talking on a podcast, but it's pretty interesting, his views on that. And he thinks that people should have to take, civics classes and a civics test. And I don't necessarily disagree with him on some of that, because I think it would make it so young people would be more active in wanting to vote, because turnout is pretty low in that age group.
Yeah.
Except for with the really dumb ones.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think he said if you're 21 and you just pass a basic citizenship test that an immigrant would pass on civics, then you can vote.
Right.
But other than that, you have to wait till you're 25.
25, which is really,
like, you can't do that and also send people to fight our wars when they're 18.
Yeah, that
You know
I
what
disagree.
mean?
Like, I do disagree with them, because I'm like, you can't just make the voting age 25. You can't.
Yeah,
I could see 21. I could see 21.
Yeah.
But 25.
I don't know. If you can do that. I don't think
Yeah.
you can. He's talking about how important it is, the family, the unit of family, and that we have an epidemic of fatherlessness.
And the welfare state.
The nuclear family is the greatest form of governance known to mankind. He got big cheers for that. Big cheers.
Yeah.
And now they're going to Governor Burgum. Governor Haley has said biological boys playing in girls' sports is the women's issue of our time. You said that even though you signed a ban on this in North Dakota, that there hasn't been one instance where it was actually needed. Are you saying that you think that too much is made of this issue? And he's saying, no, we made a priority of protecting women's sports, and we've done that in our state. But I would absolutely do that. When we talk about education, we think we're going to have a federal government, one size fits all. We're just completely losing track of the fact that education differs by state.
I just don't think they need it as much in North Dakota because you don't have as many crazy people there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not happened much in North Dakota because it's freaking North Dakota.
Right.
Give it time. Create, more Californians and weirdos will start moving there and messing up North Dakota. Just give it time. They'll mess up North Dakota too, just like they're messing up Texas.
Well, you guys have seen those ads from Kristi Noem on Fox with she's dressed up as a welder. And she's like, this is the place to come. If you need a job, South Dakota's hiring like crazy.
Right.
We've got the best jobs. They're actually pretty cute little ads.
They're pretty cute. Yeah.
And
she did that's when she won. And I think we played a clip from her and Hannity, and she was actually talking about that on that clip before she talked about being a VP. Yeah. She was talking about that whole campaign. And, she was talking about some of the pay you can make coming to South Dakota, and it's high. Mm-hmm. It's freaking high. And they'll pay you to be trained in some of those. I mean, professions like welding and plumbing. And it's fantastic. The professions are awesome. They're great professions. And a lot of kids today just don't think that they can do those things. They just think they automatically have to go. You don't have to go to college to make a lot of money. You don't. So, bypass all the debt. Go to South Dakota, go to Texas, be wherever, but you can do some of those wonderful things and make bank.
Yeah. They're still talking about how kids can't even read when they graduate right now.
Yeah,
the math
can't.
and English scores are
really bad. Yeah.
So she's talking about bringing back reading remediation all across the country, that we need to have more transparency in classrooms, and that parents obviously have rights when it comes to knowing what's going on with their kids.
Which is great, but that still doesn't solve the problem of the fact that our schools suck right now.
Right.
We have too many administrators and not enough teachers, not enough good teachers. It's too top heavy. Why do we have 18 assistant principals at every school?
Yeah, what is that?
It's so dumb. We had one when I was growing up. Just have one. You don't need 18 assistant principals. You don't need all these diversity and inclusion bullcrap people. You don't need all that stuff. It's just so top heavy. And they pay so well for those positions. It's just crazy what we're paying for all that stuff. So we pump all this money into education and we give it to the wrong things.
They're asking about Biden's age. So they're saying nearly 70% of Americans say that Biden is too old to serve. Should president have to pass a mental and physical test in order to serve?
Yes.
Mike Pence is saying it might be a good idea to have everybody in Washington, D.C. pass a mental test. I see what he did there. He's saying no, people can make judgments. And let me say, I am running for president because we don't need a president that's too old and don't need a president that's too young. We need a president who's been there. We need a president that knows how Congress works and the White House works and how states work. And on this education issue, Martha, I was fighting against No Child Left Behind, and Republicans were doubling the Department of Education. I will shut down the federal Department of Education. And when I was governor, we doubled the size of the largest school choice program in America.
So he wants to shut down the Department of Education too? Is that what he's saying? Did I hear that right?
I don't think he said that.
Did he not
Did I
say
say
that?
that?
Did he say that?
I don't think he said that.
Because Ramaswamy wants to do that. Automaton. Did he say
Automaton?
Did he say automaton?
Automaton?
Automaton.
I don't.
It's an automaton. He did. Did he say that? He did say that. Somebody's saying he did say that.
Really?
Yeah. I've never heard him say that. I thought
This is supposed to be a lightning round, you guys, and everybody's going over.
nobody knows how to
follow the
lightning.
rules.
Nobody knows how to lightning.
They don't know how to lightning.
No. Politicians don't know how to lightning.
And they're going to give probably. I don't think they gave opening statements, did they? Maybe they'll be giving.
They'll
a
do the
close,
closing.
but I don't think they did open. They just like immediately started asking questions.
God, these two hate one another.
Oh my God, Mike Pence. And
They
Vivek.
just hate one another. Vivek and Pence.
They have not
God.
been getting along today.
Automaton. Automaton. Dun, 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 dun. Automaton. Dun, dun, dun.
Ace is talking about China. and-
Ace is like, we need to get one of those new computers set up in my office. I've never used one. I use a typewriter. I just type on it with one finger, and then I take the paper out and then I put more paper in it, and I use the ribbons in the typewriter.
I don't even know what he's talking. Just please,
Just go away.
Go away.
Go away.
All right. So this is she says we're trying to do a quick round of different topics.
Okay.
Here, Senator Scott, faith is on the decline in this country. You talked about it a bit.
He's a
before
great one to
tonight.
talk about
Yeah.
faith.
So she says, is there a role for a president of the United States in changing that? What would you do to change that? And he is saying, I want him to go into church voice. He says, I'm a big believer
It makes me
in
smile.
Ephesians 3:20.
Oh, God.
I know he's precious, that God can do exceedingly and abundantly above all that. Oh,
Here it comes.
We should be the model behavior that we
Here
want
it
others to
comes.
follow. Is it coming? He's not doing it.
Come on, Tim.
No, he didn't do it.
Oh, dang it. I wanted him to just break it out. Just bust it on out there.
He didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
And now DeSantis is being asked if he'd support mandatory military service for
His
all
hair,
Americans.
his hair is on point tonight.
He's got good hair tonight,
His hair is great.
but it is accentuating the ears.
It's like,
He's talking about his military experience.
which is good because I think, is he one of the few on the stage that has that, or is he the only one that has that? Is he the only
Is
one
he
on the
the only
stage?
one?
I think he's the only one on the stage that has that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that?
I think that's right.
Which is kind of weird in this day and age. I mean, Burgum may have a military background.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
And I just could be unaware. Somebody's saying that he is the only one. Remember when that used to be more common when people ran for president?
They're
Remember?
asking Chris Christie about UFOs.
Oh,
And he's like, I get the UFO question? Come on, man. So he cannot believe that this is his question.
Why is he so mad about it?
She's saying, would you level with the American people about what you know? And he's ripping her for asking this question.
Why is he so mad about it?
I don't know.
I mean, David said that Christy is from Gleeborn 9. You know what? This is the thing. He may have gotten probed at one point. But
and not with questions, if you know what we're saying.
If you know where we're going with that.
He's basically saying no matter what the issue, whether it's UFOs or something else, he's going to do right by the American people, whatever that.
And then he's tying it in with teachers unions. I don't. How does that relate to?
I don't know.
Aliens.
Now he's saying we've got closing arguments plus
closing
right after
arguments.
The debate,
Okay.
Hannity is live from the spin room right here in the Pfizer,
and that's
forum.
the spin room. So that's where
the
Kimberly,
Pfizer forum.
That's where Kimber.
You got to be freaking kidding me! That's
It's
where
the
this
Pfizer
is
forum,
place?
you guys.
The
It's the
Pfizer
Pfizer forum.
Everything is so freaking whack.
My God, our
Oh
world.
my God.
What is our world?
What is our world?
Yeah.
Everything is sponsored by
But listen,
Pfizer.
I mean, it's like there's nothing to see here. It's just sponsored by Pfizer, you guys. It's fine. Nothing to see here. Okay.
I just have to text my husband and ask how the vigil was because I still haven't.
Okay.
had a chance to
Yes.
do that.
Well, Pfizer seems to be sponsoring the what is it? What's the room? The panic room? What is it?
the Pfizer forum,
The Pfizer forum room.
calling
No, they
it.
call it the after room. What is the after
the
room?
spin room.
The spin room. It's the spin room.
And remember, this is where
Kimberly Guilfoyle
Yeah.
wanted to be, and Don Trump Jr. wanted to be, and they wouldn't let him in there.
And they're saying that you can't stop them, and so we'll
Right. And that's where we had that whole discussion this morning about Kimberly and Gavin Newsom on the rug. We showed you that picture. Oh, they were such an adorable couple. They really were. I really thought they were going to make it, you guys. I thought they were going to make it. No, I'm not drunk. This is just how I act. Definitely not drunk. You would know it if I was drunk.
So you know what's really a relief is that the Tucker and Trump thing is only 45 minutes long. Like that's not going to take us.
Yeah,
that
it
long
won't
to
take us
watch.
long. It won't.
So we'll watch that after this debate.
She's so concerned about sleeping tonight.
It's not happening.
Like you could tell you're preoccupied with that. Like you're thinking about it. She's like,
Well, I'm just
okay.
thinking about the
In her
lack of
brain,
it.
she's like, how much sleep am I going to get tonight? You're not
None.
going to get any
The answer
sleep.
is 0
You're not going
sleep.
to just kiss it goodbye, sweetheart. Because it ain't happening
because
tonight.
we have to figure out, like, we have to have a show in the next 7 hours.
Right.
We're doing a show.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
We're doing a whole other show.
We're going to look like hot garbage.
Oh my God.
Hot garbage. Yes, we're on tomorrow. We are on tomorrow.
At our
Same time,
normal
our normal time. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
We can't promise it's going to be a good show
Oh.
at all. Like, there's no way we can make that kind of promise.
Mm-mm. It's just going to be a
So-
show. We're promising a show.
Mhm.
And then we're also doing a show on Friday. And then we have
Yeah.
a deep diver that we're recording tomorrow too. So that's going to be, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I'm very excited about these closing arguments. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, somebody said it's not Pfizer. It's Pfizer. What? Somebody said it's not Pfizer.
It's Fiserv.
I missed it.
Yeah.
I missed
I think
it.
they were trying
But
to.
we were just reading the subtitles, so that's what it sounded like.
We
it
probably
said.
will be wearing the same things.
I'm not changing.
We're just going to wear the same things tomorrow. We already have our jammies on. We're just going to be wearing this when we get up in the morning.
And so it'll look like we've just done this
Right.
all night long.
Uh-huh.
All night long.
All night. Yeah. Fiserv.
Yeah. So Pfizer. What is
Mhm.
that?
I'm not sure.
Pfizer. So it's not Pfizer? Is that what you're saying?
I think that's
Pfizer Forum.
the Pfizer forum.
I
Mhm.
don't know. Did you bring Bone Frog coffee? We did not, but we do have coffee, and we're gonna need it in the morning. Bad.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Did we thank every? I don't think we got the last.
Okay, you
couple of-
guys. So I want to get some feedback from you guys so we can tell everybody tomorrow morning what you guys think. Daisy, take the wheel for Mock. I have, like, when we drive, I'm the one who I have to drive because she did do her first UE yesterday. I was very proud of her, but I don't trust her to parallel park or anything like that. Okay. So just getting a pulse from you guys. Who do you think did the best tonight? Like, I'm not really getting a feel for that. I want to get a feel for who you guys think did the best. Like, who surprised you? Who did the best? If you had to give somebody like an A+ and somebody an F, who would be your A+? You only give one person an A+. Like, you have to give somebody the highest mark. You can't be like,
No ties.
no ties. Yeah, you have to give somebody.
You got to rank them. Just put them in rank order.
Like, give me your top 3, or just give me like your top 1, and then somebody who you just absolutely hated.
Autumn says, you two are great, going through your own hardships with smiles on, making us laugh. Thank you.
Thank you, Autumn.
And Tom says, honestly, sorry, but time to reverse some feminism. I'm a fan of yours, but there's a big shift coming. Invite Scott Adams for a deep dive. I don't know what that means. I'm a fan of yours, but there's a big shift coming.
A big shift about what?
Reverse what feminism? What does that mean?
Are we feminists?
I don't know, but people are saying it's not Pfizer, it's Fiserv.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that means either.
We'll take your word for it because we don't know. We were just looking at this.
I'm not sure what he means about the big shift coming. What's the shift? What is the shift?
And what does that mean that I like you, but like there's a shift?
I know, because we've been doing this for like 15 years, and so far we're just here. There's no shifting.
I mean, I'd be happy to wait, maybe he means there's a shift in like attitudes, and so he's asking us to have Scott Adams on.
We could do that. I'd love to have him on. Is that the Dilbert guy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have the Dilbert guy on. Yeah. You know what we were talking about today? Mock gave me all of my birthday presents, and I have to show you guys the birthday
we'll do that tomorrow because we have nothing else to do in our show tomorrow.
We have a lot to do in our show tomorrow. We were talking about how we're going to be doing this like literally until the end of time. Like, we'll probably be doing our show because we have no plans to ever stop. So we'll be the oldest ladies in Old Town doing this until, I swear you guys will probably be doing this until we're like in our 80s. And I don't care how old we are. I don't care how saggy our faces are. We're still going to be doing this.
Yeah, it's happening. So hope you're along for the ride.
Right. We're just going to never stop.
Okay. They're doing closing statements. Burgum is first. And he's basically just kind of giving a summary of how much everything sucks right now under Biden and how everything is super expensive. So one thing that he says he will do is secure the border. He will get this economy sprinting instead of crawling like it is now. And he would say that the other thing for sure is that when he's on horseback in the Badlands of North Dakota, it looks like the horizon is limitless. When you can almost see beyond that horizon, this great country, our future, unlimited. We got to focus on innovation, not regulation.
A lot of metaphors.
Cut the red tape.
A lot of
drive ourselves forward.
There's a lot of ranching metaphors there.
I'm not overwhelmed and impressed by that.
I'm so bored right now.
Yeah,
I don't like that speech. Oh, here comes Asa, you guys.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
And he's saying, your nation is in trouble. The solution is not 4 more years of Biden. The solution is not 4 more years of Donald Trump. The solution, he says, is new leadership that can bring bold ideas to America.
Why do they always do this?
And bring out the best of
America.
America.
What is that?
Number one responsibility is to bring out the best of our people. That's what Ronald Reagan did. And he did it with optimism and hope for our country.
You're no Ronald Reagan, dude. Stop it. He's not.
And he's saying, that's what I bring.
I'll
bring out the best of America.
Okay. All right. Okay, Asa.
Nobody believes you.
No. We can't even listen to you without wanting to go to sleep.
Yeah. Seriously, I don't believe any of this. This is all so... You know what I mean?
I can barely remember his name.
Here's Tim.
Tim.
He says, what? Thank you. I was a disillusioned young man growing up in a single parent household stuck in poverty. We've heard this story before.
Oh my God.
He can stand before us now and say the American dream is alive and well and healthy. He has the good fortune of a mom working 16-hour days, making sure he had food on the table, and taught him, if you are able-bodied in America, you work. If you take out a loan, you pay it back. He's basically reciting his entire
Yeah,
stump
it's kind of all the same stuff that we've heard from him
Yeah.
before. It's like if you do something bad, you go to jail. You know, it's like this is the thing. I really like him.
He really needed something different,
I
though.
know
for
I
this
really like him, but
close.
somebody should have helped him with this closing.
Yeah, that's...
Okay, all right.
Who's next?
Vote Tim Scott.
Chris Christie's up
Chris
next.
Christie. Here we go. I hate Trump.
He says, look, everybody on the stage wants to be the next president of the United States. The only way that that's going to happen is if we beat Joe Biden. I'm the one on the stage that's beat the Democratic incumbent in an election. I did it in a deep blue state, being outspent.
Is that like
3-1.
just in his that's in New Jersey, when he was in Jersey?
I guess.
So okay, he's talking about being governor. What is he?
He's
Jimmy
talking about
Carter
Jimmy
defeated
Carter.
by a conservative governor from a blue state. Okay, blah blah blah. God, who cares?
These are just all so
I don't care. Say something
like new and different.
right.
Okay, so I did this as governor. It's exactly what I'll do
Blah
as president.
blah blah. Jersey
Believe
blah.
me, the Democrats want some other nominee that's never beaten a Democratic incumbent.
Right.
I'm the one that can win the race, and if you give me the chance, I'll restore our country by winning.
Okay, there was nothing exciting there.
Here comes Nikki.
Yeah.
She says, several weeks ago, I dropped my husband, Michael, a combat vet from Afghanistan, off at a 4 a.m. for another year-long deployment. I watched him and 230 soldiers pick up their 2 duffel bags of belongings to go to a country they'd never been, all in the name of protecting America. If they're willing to protect us from there, we should be willing to fight for America here. I will beat Joe Biden, and he knows that. I will strengthen our economy, and we'll bring this inflation down. We will put transparency in the classroom. We will secure our borders. We will have the backs of our law enforcement, and we will make sure we have a strong national security. Once again, we will make sure we have an America that is strong and proud. We have a country to save. Join
Okay,
us.
I mean that actually
That seemed kind of solid.
that was the most solid one so far.
Here comes Pence.
Oh God, here we go. I'm so exhausted already. I'm already tired. You guys, I'm tired. Nikki's husband is deployed though. I mean, that's hardcore.
Thank you, Brett and Martha, for this evening. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you for the questions. And thank you once again. Now let me take another minute and a half to thank everybody in this room.
Personally.
Just let me go around and just do a reception line.
Now he's basically listing off how bad Biden sucks on everything.
Yes. Everything on the liberties and the values and
We can bring it back.
assault.
He says we need different leadership. The Republican Party owes American people the choice of proven leadership at the national level that knows how to move a conservative agenda forward. We proved in the Trump-Pence years that you can turn this country around faster than you can imagine. And I have faith that we will begin. I have faith in we will again. Faith in the American people, the good, decent, hardworking, faith-filled auditory systems. That has to be,
So you read it
that has to be bad.
When you read the closed captions, it says ick. It's just so funny.
Yeah, sometimes the closed captioning
it's great. I love closed caption.
The best days for the greatest nation on earth are yet to come.
All right.
Now Vivek is up. He's very
come on,
happy.
Vivek. He was born in 1985.
He grew up in a generation that we're taught to celebrate our diversity and our differences so much that we forgot all of the ways we're really just the same as Americans, bound by a common set of ideals that set this nation into motion in 1776. This is our moment to revive those common ideals. God is real. There are 2 genders. Fossil fuels are a requirement for human prosperity. Reverse racism is racism. An open border is not a border. Parents determine the education of their kids. The nuclear family is the greatest form of governance known to man. Capitalism lifts us up from poverty. There are 3 branches of government, not 4, and the U.S. Constitution is the strongest guarantor of freedom in human history. That's what won us the American Revolution. That's what will win us the revolution of 2024. Oh, damn, that was good.
That's the best one so
That's
far.
for sure the best one.
Definitely the best one so far.
Here's DeSantis.
And then DeSantis is like,
Here he goes. This is our time for choosing. We will send Biden back to his basement and we will reverse the decline of this country. I'm a blue collar kid. I worked minimum wage jobs to make ends meet, and I understand the importance of the American dream. And I know how that slipped away from so many millions of Americans. We'll restore it. I'm a vet that served in Iraq. I know what it means to put service above self, and also a dad and husband to a 6, 5, and 3-year-old. And I understand the well-being of ourselves.
Somebody
and in
typing
Florida,
is like,
we showed it can be done, and I made promises and delivered on all the promises. And 2024 is make or break, not getting a mulligan and no excuses. And I will get the job done as your president. I will not let you down. God bless you all.
okay.
That was also solid.
I mean, I think that obviously those are the 2 best ones. Nikki did the 3 were Nikki, Vivek, and DeSantis, obviously the 3 most solid ones. And they probably were the most solid tonight.
Yeah.
I think. I mean, Nikki did all right. The sparring.
Look, are they talking to each other or are they just like, bye?
Ron DeSantis was like, bye.
Oh my God, he bolted off the stage.
I'm out of here.
Vivek is shaking everybody's hand.
He just walked away from Pence.
It's over.
It's over, you guys. It's over. Okay, you guys. It's over.
Okay, so now we're going to go watch Tucker and Trump.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to try to have some
I have to look and
semblance of a
see. Let me
show.
see some of the. I got to see. Here it is. Okay, just seeing if anybody has any like closing anything they want to add. We're gonna like sign off here in just a minute. What? No talks? No talks
tomorrow. I hope I got to look at some.
We'll have some talks. We'll have
Let
some
me
talks
just make
for you
sure
tomorrow.
that we thanked everybody. We got that.
You
one.
guys,
Leslie, Vivek, Ron, Nikki. Then
Vivek showed his
Tim.
lack of foreign policy experience. That's what somebody thinks.
Okay.
That. Okay.
Interesting. Thank you. C.
Totally
Douglas.
got you on that
Thank
one.
you.
And then Vivek, Ron, Nikki, Tim, everyone else was a blur. Okay. All right. What is the one up from that? I just want to see that.
Sorry.
Oh, I think it was just a Pfizer. Was it a Pfizer?
Yeah.
It was a Pfizer comment. Okay. Got
Let's
it.
see what others.
You guys, it was fun watching with you.
Was it? Because you got, I mean, I'm sorry.
I mean, I had fun watching with you.
Yeah, like this is fun for us, but like it's hard for me to imagine that it's
Yeah.
fun for anybody else.
I know.
So, but I mean, I'm glad that it was, and thank you for hanging out with us.
Yes.
This was,
And we will see you in about, let's see, I don't know.
So it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
11.
Yeah, we'll see you in like
7 hours.
in the
8 hours.
8 hours. We'll see you in about
Yeah.
8.5 hours.
8.5
We'll see you in
hours.
8.5 hours. Yes. We got some work to do.
We got
We'll
some
see you
work
in
to
8.5
do.
hours. Okay. And so we'll try to get like 2 hours of sleep before we do that.
You
But
think we're gonna get 2 hours?
maybe. Yeah. We're going to look like hot garbage. Just don't look at our faces in 8.5 hours. Okay. You guys.
And we'll be wearing this.
Yes. We'll talk to you in 8.5 hours. Bye everybody.